Welcome back to the Talltale Tavern. I am your tavern captain and host, Kyle. Joining me at the bar tonight, recovering show choir kid, current school psychologist, and aspire... Just kidding. Wrong campaign. Seriously, though, how cool would it be if Scott was my sister-in-law instead of Brooke? Gosh, I wish Tyler had married him instead. Then we could hang out all the time. That would be so awesome. He is so freaking cool.
Breathing.
Okay, I need to stop fangirling, but it's hard since he's kind of my hero, and I'm just so excited that I get to live my lifelong dream of playing D&D with him. Someone pinch me because I must be dreaming. Scott Esmond is here. Welcome, Scott.
Wow. That was a lot, Kyle.
He had to let it all out.
Kind of rude to Brooke.
It all just hit me at once, Scott. It really, all the emotions.
The dream
hit me.
that is your life came rushing to you in that moment, I could tell. Yeah.
I'm living my lifelong fantasy. This is wonderful. I'm also living my lifelong fantasy because someone else is here. This person hasn't had caffeine since last August. It's Derek Heisman Finitamos. Welcome, Dan.
Wow.
That's since last August, like just 2 months ago, or
no, last August. Last August.
Oh, wow. August before August.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But you're a man made of caffeine in this adventure. How's that possible?
You know what? You can be of two different kinds.
That's
you can be
crazy.
duality of man, you know?
Wow.
It's just he yearns for it so much.
Yeah,
he created
exactly.
the character.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I went my first day without caffeine, and I don't know, in maybe a year and a half or so, a couple days ago, because I was sick. But and I had no caffeine that day. And
how'd you feel?
Had a headache.
It's a real bastard.
And then I got up the next morning and had my cup of coffee. It was great.
Cured what ailed you, I'm sure.
Did not enjoy it. Love the caffeine, love the coffee. Also here, too weird to eat, but too soggy to kill. Tal, welcome back, Tal.
Okay.
And last but not least, in search of Ilario so they can spoon. Wait, no, to get his spoon, it's Tiddly. Welcome back, Tiddly.
Hello.
Welcome back, everyone. Excited to continue this story, this pirate adventure in the large bowl of milk. So let's head back to the shanty shack as Robert the mini-wheat continues his song. Up into the fort they went and found the box top taken by a man named Cecil Penn. Oh boy, how he was a-quaking. Well, Milford set his body at ease with a bullet to the noggin. And Ilario betrayed the crew. Boy, how did we not see this coming? Hey, have you heard of the crew of the Lady Lactose? Heard of the crew of the Lady Lactose? Heard of the crew of the Lady Lactose? Let me tell you the story. And thus continues Pirates of Ceramica. Roll the intro. In Chapter 6, the crew of the Lady Lactose entered Fort Spreadstone, fought off some haunted remains, ascended the slick and slippery stairs to the top, and witnessed the vast amounts of treasure hoarded by the bread pirate Bavarian Bill. They avoided touching the treasure and got to Berrybeard's chest, only to find a letter from Cecil Penn, the Quaker. A trap went off, the haunted tower activated, and Cecil's ship attacked. The crew quickly made their way out of the tower by surfing down the stairs, becoming a giant vulture, falling as a statue, and by simply being a Tabaxi. The Quaker did some damage with his hammers, but not enough to take anyone down, as General Mills finally got the last shot. All seemed well until Ilario found the box top, betraying the Lady Lactose, and more importantly, betraying Antonia. It sure seemed like he was going to hold on to that box top, but Spresso got the jump on him, disarming him after a nat 1 roll to save, and grabbing the box top himself, Olario then left, using his thermochromic spoon to transport through the mast of the ship, empty-handed. We rejoin our pirate crew as the Lady Lactose sails through the whole milk, back in the direction of Bite Beach. Captain Spoonleg finds you four to discuss the next steps. Now we're a day's travel from the Bite. Our exit out of the creamy. Now we're out of. 1 second.
Excuse me, sir. Are you feeling all right? You don't sound quite yourself.
This milk is creamy. It gets to your head. Now we're a day's travel from the Bite. Our exit out of this creamy continent. By the time we arrive tomorrow, the milk will be too low to travel through the beach. I would suggest we use our travel today and tomorrow to somehow get close but keep our distance so not to alert the Danusians. Then tomorrow night we can sail through the rest of the way of the Bite to arrive early in the morning. Oh my gosh, this is wild. I can't speak. Captain Spoonleg is having a very difficult time getting any words out. He looks very confused right now. I don't know what's going on.
Was he wounded in the battle? He's losing blood.
Sorry. Had a little bit of rum while we were waiting for you up in Fort Spreadstone.
We were supposed to be watching our back, weren't you?
Just drinking on the boat.
Well, you know, if I'm watching your back, I gotta have a steady hand, and I can't have a steady hand if there's no rum in my system.
That's kind of
fair enough. That's true.
Once we get to the Bite, we'll need to come up with a plan to sail through, as I'm sure their guards will be high, and the validity of our letter of marque is most likely furthermore invalidated. What do you suggest?
I think Antonia, Sog, one of you should do some of that wonderful magic business that you're always doing to help.
We discussed somehow disguising the ship, possibly, to get through.
Oh, I can make our ship invisible.
Oh, that's
That would
perfect.
work. Yeah.
Do we have any space in our spell core?
You'll have enough time to be able to reset that. So if you have spell slots available today, you could kind of reset some of those charges. None of them are expended for right now. In the battle with the Quaker, he attacked and basically boarded right away. So you would have basically those 5 spell slots to reload if you would like to kind of reload them now before you make your journey out.
So invisibility is a level 2.
So that takes
spell.
up,
We'll take up 2 of our slots.
2 slots. I think that's fine. We do invisibility and then we do 3 shield.
I mean, it sounds good to me. I don't know if we have anything else that would help. Is invisibility all we probably need to get there?
Probably.
What was the other one? What was the other one
I
that
feel
we
like
had?
we talked about another one. I can't.
We previously had mirror image,
Mirror image. Okay.
but I think because that takes up 2 slots, I feel like it works really well with the 3
Okay.
shields.
Yeah.
I think if
Yeah, I think so.
we're down to 1 shield, it's not as helpful.
Yeah.
Agreed.
An invisible ship sailing across the milk. Incredible. I'm sure it'll work. Well, we have a day of travel. Let's get this ship up to shape so that when we arrive, we can sail through confidently. And he kind of steps away. And you guys sail through the whole milk today, going back. No need for a travel encounter roll. As you are traveling through this kind of no man's land or no man's milk. These large butter globs kind of floating to the surface as you guys are navigating through, getting back to the Bite. Captain Spoonleg had basically said that, or tried to say that, with a day's travel, you'll get there, but you'll get there too late, where the tides will have risen high enough, or will be lowered low enough to kind of recede back on the beach. And so when it's high milk, high tide, the beach is passable because the milk floods over it. So you'll get there, kind of keep your distance, stay the night before at a distance, and then approach the Bite in the morning when it's high milk so you can actually get through.
So long rest?
So yes, long rest
Long
will be
rest, baby.
available.
I just need to circle way back and say one of my biggest regrets in life is that when I jumped out of that window, I didn't yell cannonball as the cannoneer.
Oh, that would have been so great.
Yeah. It's been weighing on my
Edit it
mind
in.
this entire time. Is what I've been thinking
Just edit
about.
it in post.
Yeah, edit
Just
it
put it
now.
in. Yeah.
While I'm wearing
Yeah.
this different outfit, I'll just put that in like
No
the
one will
episode.
know. They're never
For
gonna
just
know.
one
Just
split
do like an
second.
insert. Do like a cartoon shot of
all
a cannonball
all
and then
of your
just do
cameras
it.
freeze for a second, and then
Yes.
just
Or they all turn into cannonball.
Yeah, and we'll
Yes.
just put it in. Yeah, perfect.
You have control. Listen, this is
Cocoa
not.
Puff
This
cannonball
is not
medal.
after me to regret.
Oh, good one. That's a good one, General. Yeah, good one. I like that. Cannonball,
We
right
do
on, right
everyone's
on.
reaction voices too.
Yeah, so the day is yours if you have anything your character would like to do today as you guys are headed back.
Sagan's definitely gonna try and collect some of that whole milk
Okay.
and make some whole milk rum.
Oh,
Awesome.
She wants some real creamy rum.
Ugh.
I think she's just gonna be like
thick.
sitting on the side of the ship, slowly drinking her like very, very milky rum.
Just scooping it up with a bucket and
Yeah, just pulling it on up and
great. The milk rum does need to be like distilled, but you can mix it in with some of the other milk rum and kind of like make it a little thicker, you know, like creamer and coffee kind of thing, you know. Make it a little thicker. That's disgusting.
yeah. I think Antonia is probably going to drown her sorrows, so she's gonna try to get her hands on as much milk rum as she can.
Are we all drinking today?
We all limit ourselves to
think
milk
so.
rum. Other rums exist.
Yeah,
There's
there are.
probably
I
other
don't think
rums.
I thought it was only milk rum in this universe. She doesn't care at this point about
The first
lactose
episode
intolerance,
of this
so-
podcast, Kyle lists like a bunch of different rums. Antonia knows there's lots of other rums.
All right. What other rums do we have available? Do we have a
There's a lot of different fruit rums, you know.
Okay,
like
okay. Then she'll partake of. She'll definitely partake of some. But she just wants to get intoxicated. She just wants to forget everything about Ilario. She's gonna try to find the. Was there a rat on the ship or a mouse? There's like a rodent, right?
Yes, you see Nibbles.
She's gonna
and-
try to find Nibbles and like try to cuddle him, even if he doesn't want to, because she's just feeling really sad. She's gonna be drunk carrying him around.
That's awesome.
Yikes.
All right, I see
are
why.
walking
Maybe
on a
Ilario
ship
made
and-
the right choice.
just like sobbing, petting Nibbles.
Give me animal handling.
Yeah.
Oh, if she gets a nat one, just crushes
That's a
her.
24.
She lands
okay.
it.
24. Nibble nestles right into you and just cuddles
Nibbles
you,
is-
and you get some great comfort from that. Jimmy Long John walks by, and you see him kind of like awkwardly approaching. He's like, hey Antonia, I know things are kind of hard. I was saving this one, you know, for a good time, but sometimes it's good to just crack open the good bottle when it's, you know, bad times. And well, it's just some strawberry rum, and it's pretty good if you want some of that too. And he like hands it to you.
Thank you so much. Here, take this. She hands him Nibbles.
Oh,
And then she-
great!
And
He's
then
gonna
she
roll
takes
animal
it.
handling. All right,
gonna
Jimmy Long
happen.
John. Jimmy Long John.
Is it
what is
tavern
your
roll? I mean,
Animal tavern roll. Yes, tavern roll.
Animal handling.
Animal handling. Let's see. Animal handling, is that wisdom? Is that a wisdom
great
stat?
question.
Yes, it's wisdom. Wisdom. Yeah.
Okay. He gets a +1 to this. He gets a
Great.
+1. That's a 13.
Pretty good.
He awkwardly
Takes Nibbles. All right.
and,
So
goes, great.
she's gonna take the strawberry rum and just like chug the bottle.
Oh, it's more of a sipper. It's really rich, but okay, yeah.
She's just
So
gonna
sweet.
She's gonna finish it, throw the bottle on the deck, and then grab Nibbles back.
Okay, great.
It actually
then
makes
just
sense. I
wander
feel
off.
like that
cats can't taste. They don't have sweet taste receptors. So if it's super sweet, it wouldn't even matter to Antonia.
Wouldn't
right?
matter to
Yeah.
Antonia. She's just like just seeing how drunk she can get.
Yeah.
Ed has been drinking the entire day. He's celebrating after
We're all
Ed's big
drinking.
day. He's celebrating after his big day. He's trying
That's
to ride
true.
that
You
high
said
out.
it was the best day of your life, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, he's trying to extend that high out as much as possible. And Ed wants to get a tattoo. Sog! I need a tattoo. I need a tattoo.
I think we can make that happen.
Okay, I need a tattoo.
Oh, it's got a tattoo kit?
I need a tattoo. I need a
Let me
tattoo.
grab a gun, bro.
So I want. So do you remember the Phoenix? Do you remember the Phoenix?
Yeah.
All right. That's sick. Can you put one right here on me, please? Right here?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Sog's gonna take out
He's
her.
pointing to his arm
her
for the
quill.
listeners.
She's gonna do like a poke and stick,
Yeah.
and it's
okay.
definitely gonna look like a chicken.
Okay.
Well, you can, if you'd like to roll performance, you can see how well it goes.
Okay.
Unless you
Yeah, how much
purposely
it looks
want
like a
like it
chicken.
to, unless you would purposely
As
want it to look
the-
like a chicken.
The way she remembers it looking is more akin to a chicken than to
Okay.
a phoenix.
Okay, great.
But we can still see how good the
Yeah.
quality of the
Performance?
tattoo is. I think.
Well,
with
I was
the
gonna say,
performance.
let's see. I was gonna, probably sleight of hand or performance for a tattoo. You don't have you don't actually have a tattoo kit, do you? I don't know if that's a
I don't think so.
Do you have? Does anybody have calligraphy tools?
I have calligraphy, or no, I have got.
If you've got an
I've got
ink,
cartographer's tools.
Same thing.
There's some ink in there.
Ed can't tell
Why
the
don't
difference
you-
right now.
I have ink and an ink pen.
see, we got this. That's all
So,
we need.
I mean, I also have.
I think it's probably just a dexterity check without proficiency, because you don't have a toolkit. Unless I don't think, does Sog have any history of tattoo making? Is she a secret tattoo artist?
Not that I remember.
Okay, great. Give me.
If you had said sleight of hand, I could have at least given a help.
That's an 8.
An 8.
She's definitely a little drunk on the
Awesome.
rum at this point.
Dan,
Yeah, you don't want to go to
and
the
y'all-
drunk to
Yeah.
get your tattoo while you're drunk. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
Give me-
Awesome. Oh, Dan, roll a perception with disadvantage if you've been drinking all day.
Perception with disadvantage. Okay.
Yes.
Can I use a luck point on that?
I mean,
You
could,
can.
Yeah.
Sure.
You can if
Okay.
you want
You
to,
can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a luck
You can
point.
make it you can make
I'm
it
gonna,
even
like-
roll then.
So I look at it with both eyes, but this one's just gone bad, and so I'm just gonna
I think with luck
eye
you
it.
get to re-roll even on like
Oh, I get to re-roll it?
disadvantage. So you
Okay.
roll with disadvantage and then you can roll again to see. I think that's how it
Okay.
works. So it's like 3 rolls.
I got 2 5s.
Great.
On that.
So now you can use a luck point to
I'll use-
to roll.
Okay, to just re-roll one of them.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's a 9. Ed can't really tell exactly what's going on.
Yeah. You look at it and it at first it just looks like like beautiful phoenix. You like blink your eyes just to clear it a little bit, and then it's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's not as good, but it looks pretty good. Still looks
Yeah.
pretty good. It actually, to anybody sober, it looks like a chicken, but to you, it's looking pretty good.
Hell yeah. Sog. Thank you so much. And I also wanted to say I'm sorry for making you throw your ring away. I'm sorry, but thank you for the chicken. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm gonna give you a big soggy hug and pat you on the back.
I accept the soggy hug. This is the best day ever. Woo! And then I
And I'll
just
hand
walk
you my
away.
very milky rung.
Oh, I take it and I keep going. And I just walk away with it.
good.
Bye.
Excellent. Great. Anything else as the day continues to go forward?
I think Mills is just laid up watching all this, recovering from his injuries, but he's he's got his little like cannonball dudes really dotting on him, like taking care of him, his Cocoa Puff guys, he's hamming up how hurt he is, got his like leg up in the air, and he just watched Ed get that tattoo. One of the few days I'm not drinking as I'm recovering, so wow, you just get a chicken tattoo.
You're leaning back, and the Cocoa Puff men are like on your back rolling, so it's like one of those massage rolling chairs as they're like rolling over your back.
Yes, wonderful. That's the spot.
Right on, General. You gotta get you ship shape for the next battle. You gotta be ship shape.
Of course, I had to let him get a few hits in to make it look fair. I could have taken him out, immediately if I wanted to. You all understand.
Right out, of course. Of course, General, yeah. That Quaker is a piece of work, that one. Yep. Great. Well, the day continues, and the night arrives, and Captain Spoonleg calls for anchor, and you guys kind of perch in a bit of the, by some of these big butter globs around, and park the boat at night, waiting for the next day to continue forward to the bite. And morning comes, and everybody gets around a little bit earlier than usual, pretty early in the morning, as you are trying to set sail and make it to the bite, just right when you are able to, when that high milk hits, so that you can sail out of there, hopefully unannounced and unseen, quite literally unseen. The ship sails closer to Bite Beach. I do want to see, so the invisible spell, how long does that last?
1 hour, but it drops if we attack.
Okay.
Or if we cast a spell. Well, if anyone's on the ship casts a spell, would that drop it?
No.
Okay.
So, well, yeah, so if the
maybe-
ship, we'll say if the
maybe-
ship
if
makes
we-
an attack. I'll rule it if, basically if there's an attack that's made from the ship, then it will be, like, the invisibility will be broken for the spell core, because it's, like, affecting the ship, so anything that, like, comes from it, like someone casting a spell and hitting another ship or something outside of the ship, will kind of break that invisibility. But you get closer, kind of sail closer, and get to an area where you kind of start to see some morning fog kind of appear, and it feels like, based on the projections, this is close to, 45 minutes away of sailing, getting closer to the bite where you can activate that invisibility. Antonia, if you could make a perception check, as Captain Spoonleg calls out to you, Antonia, what can you see through the spyglass? Go ahead and make a perception check with advantage.
Goodness, well, 25 or 26 apparently, so.
Nice.
As you look through the spyglass, you see that the fog over the milk isn't fog at all. It's smoke. Residual smoke from cannon fire. In the milk ahead, you begin to see Danusian and Begalandian shipwrecks half floating in the milk. The Danusian vessels are all brightly colored, cake-like galleons, where the Begalandian ships are more numerous but smaller galley-type ships and larger rafts that have more of a just junker look to them. The milk is quiet.
Guys, I don't think that's actually fog. I think that's smoke. It looks like there was some kind of battle here.
Yes, I don't know why I didn't smell it immediately. There's been some sort of skirmish out here
Yes.
we've missed.
With your familiarity with cannon fire, I would expect you to have noticed.
Yes, well, you know how it is. Sometimes we're just distracted. We're, not 100% on my game all the time. What can I say?
Or hungover. Guys, keep it down. Keep it down just a little bit.
It is a little bright today, Captain, and loud.
Oh yeah, the soul is just coming up in the sky and like shining and casting some light.
Oh God. Okay.
Let's
Till they make it
activate the
stop.
invisibility. He calls out, "Let's activate the invisibility." You see ships up ahead, shipwrecks and cannon fire. I don't like this. And the spell core is activated.
We must make great care to avoid any of the wreckage lest we reveal our position, I suppose, now.
The spell core activates, and you can see this invisible effect start to take place over the deck, and you can see it starts to reveal the below deck area and like kind of layer down on the ship as it kind of lowers down and turns the entire ship invisible. And you guys can all see everything on the ship, but tell that it's invisible, and you can tell that there's this kind of ship, whole sized, whole HULL shaped dent in the milk as the ship sails forward. And
there's a hole-sized hole in the whole milk.
Yeah.
Hole-sized hole in the hole.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
I don't know if that's the whole story. I don't know. Hold on. Let's talk about that some. Okay.
Let's have everybody give me what their helmsman check would be as you guys are helping navigate through these shipwrecks as you are navigating through towards the bite.
What's
The helmsman
check
roll is
again?
going to be basically your best ability modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So once start rolling, I heard Dan. So Dan, what's yours?
So my best ability modifier plus my proficiency.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is. So I rolled 2 on the die.
Oof.
Yeah, and my proficiency is +3, so that's 5.
And then what's your best ability?
My best ability, that would be Dex and Strength are both 18, so either one.
So
of
they're
those.
both +4. So add another 4 to that. Then.
Okay, so that's 9.
9. Gosh, 2 on the die. Unreal, Dan.
And Dan.
Sog.
26.
26.
Goodness. Nice.
Wow.
Well
What was the roll on the die?
18 on the die. And then I have +8 for.
Tiddly.
done. I rolled 8. I have +3, and then +6 to my proficiency. So 17.
17. Awesome. And Milford.
I also got a 17. I just want to ask for future reference. It didn't matter this time, but would this count as like a skill ability for my reliable talent that says whenever you make an ability check that uses one of your skill or tool proficiencies? Is this a skill or tool proficiency? A helmsman check? Okay.
Let's do it. Yep.
I rolled exactly a
you're-
10 anyway, so
Because you are proficient in seafaring, in water vehicles. So cool. 17, you said?
Yep.
Excellent. You guys all kind of quietly start to steer the ship, start to go around and start pulling on the sails, making your way through, navigating through this like massive naval battle that has recently occurred. And as you travel through, you can see the massive battlements kind of appear in the distance of the Bite. And you can see one side, the northern side, looks fairly similar to what it was before, the Danusian flag there. The southern side, the southern kind of gateway into here, the battlements of those massive cannons, the southern now flies the Begalandian flag.
Oh. You don't think that had something to do with us, do you?
No, not at all.
No, definitely not. Definitely,
No.
we didn't, start a cascading
there for
series of
5
events
minutes.
that caused this. No.
Well, I'd say the series of events that caused this, if there were a cascading series, probably began long ago. We didn't begin the
Certainly.
conflict between the Megalandians and the Danusians.
Definitely not releasing a prisoner that then exploded and murdering one of the leaders and then cascading into a series of things that devolved into, mass battle on both sides. Definitely not. They were at peace before we got here, right? No? Anyway, it's fine.
I don't even know what we're talking about. I don't know about like the cannibal donuts that were on the boat or anything along the lines of like that one bagel that slit its throat and then turned into other bagels, and it's just a lot. I don't know.
As you guys continue forward, you enter into the bite, passing through the middle of these two large cannons. And as you pass through, you hear a voice coming from the Danusian side. Let it be known that due to the vicious, unprovoked attack against the decadents and the murder of Captain Princess Glazella, the Treaty of Treats has been broken, and King Crisp has officially declared war against the treacherous Bagalandia. And from the Bagalandian side, you hear,
Oi! Thanks for that! I really appreciate the clarification! I must have missed the massive fucking battle we had yesterday! Had you not said something, I would have thought the treaty was still intact! You say Danusia declares war? Well, Bagalandia declares that all you Danusians can suck my bagel bits, you frosted freaks!
and you guys continue to sail through the bite and out into the open milk, out of Danusia,
Bagel
invisible.
bits, by the way. Yeah.
Bagel bits, yeah.
Yes.
Well, he really gave them something to chew on, didn't he?
Yeah, no, I definitely think they're gonna be fine. Yeah.
It'll all work itself out.
It's
No
gonna
natural
work out.
things.
Yes.
As you get out into the open milk, Sog, I would like you to roll a survival check.
Survival check.
Yes, a survival
foam.
check.
The milk foam.
Oh, that milk foam.
Ed has used good coffee and is drinking the equivalent of like an Irish coffee, just to cure the hair of the dog.
Yeah, Antonia would like some of that too.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
probably
here.
going to, throw up over deck a few times and then go over and get some coffee.
Yeah, here you go. Here you go. It's good for you. You're welcome.
Thanks. Appreciate it, friend.
That would be a 4.
A 4. 4 total.
Is
Amazing.
this
Good.
4 total? Is this an instance where maybe I want to use a flurry point to pop that up past a 5?
I would hold on to it.
That's a no.
Sog, so on the day that you passed through the bite, the day that Crackle joined your crew and revealed that you had the ring that allows you to cast the sending spell, sending spell one direction to your parents to update them. You had used that once per day ability to send them a message that you were that the crew was in Danusia, that Crackle was with you, kind of a distress call to your father, to your parents. You had done a move to make it look like you had thrown that ring off of the deck. That was pretty convincing. You're pretty sure that nobody saw that you actually have this ring. As you get out in the open milk, you look around, you look out to the horizon, and you're wondering, thinking, how long would it take to get from Strudel City, from the Pastry Keys, to here? And on a 4 of survival, you don't know. And you do not see. You do not see your parents or the Crispian Mercantile Guild ships on the horizon. As you guys get out into the milk, kind of out just into the 1% here, where you can still see the continent of Danusia, Captain Spoonleg brings you back into his quarters, and he has the map spread out on the table. Now, when it comes to the Gurtlands, as you can see, it is a massive swamp right and smack dab in the center of the bowl. Most ships prefer to sail around it since it isn't easy to get through. I myself have only been there but once, a long time ago, when I was a younger man. Anyways, you can sail into the Gurtlands by any angle, but the swamp is treacherous, and the boat can get easily stuck. We'll need a guide to get us through. Luckily, we have a Gurtland native on our crew. Anaranjado, come on in, tell us more about the Gurtlands. And Anaranjado steps in, and he's an orange man, he's got an eye patch, bandana around his head. See, yes, the Gurtlands are my home. From our approach in the south, he's pointing on the map, I can get us in pretty far. But the map on the box leads us into the Bog of Yog, where the yogurt runs thick. Once we get there, we will no longer be able to sail the Lady Lactose through. We will have to go by rowboat. This is where it will get truly dangerous. This land has strange natives, a tribe of people that call themselves the Brethren of the Bowl.
Anaranjado, what can you tell me about the culture of the Yogurtland natives?
The culture is extremely varied. Why? A reason why you'd ask about the culture of yogurt?
I just wanted to know if there was any potential risk that they caused us. You said they were strange, so I was just curious what sort of culture they had.
Oh, well, once we go through the Gurtlands, the people of the Gurtlands are nice, simple people. It's where I grew up. Lots of small islands, lots of Fruitians mostly. That's where most of the Fruitians are from the Gurtlands. Small towns, very welcoming people. People who open their arms and to help others. Pitch in, it's not easy to survive in such swampy land. But once you get into the Bog of Yog, it's too thick. And these people, this tribe of people that call themselves the Brethren of the Bowl. And they call this bog their home. And I do not know them well. I do know of one man, though, who knows the area very well. An old amigo of mine. I know how to reach him. He can help us get through the bog to the center where the map leads. I will leave it up to you if we should ask him for help. For if we do, it would only be right to offer him a cut of Berrybeard's hoard should we find it.
Well, I suppose that would depend on... Personally, I trust your judgment, Anaranjado, and if you think we'd be able to acquire it without him, because a full share of something unacquired isn't really worth it, is it? So I'd be willing to split some of my share if it's the only reasonable way to ensure we can be successful.
Mi amigo, I am confident I can get us to the Bog of Yog, but once we are there, the land is dangerous and strange. I know the map zeroes into the location, but I worry about the things in that bog. I worry so much. And this man, I would trust him with my life. We are good old friends.
Who's your friend? Who's your
He's
friend?
very well known in the Gurtlands. He's a pirate by his own right. A man named Applejack.
Well, if you trust this Applejack, and I know that you're, not one to hand your trust out willy-nilly to just anyone, then I would have no problem trusting him myself.
He is a man who loves adventure, and he will love the adventure of what we are doing. So it's decided then, we'll enlist the help of Applejack as we get to the Bog of Yog. Unless anybody has any reservations.
Aye.
That I as in I, you agree that we should bring him, or I as in I am
Yeah.
Ed, my boy, drink some more good coffee. You don't see yourself.
It's yeah, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. He's looking at, in his mind, he just sees like this thought bubble pops up, and it's a mountain of gold, and then a section of it just chopped off and sent somewhere else. And so it's like less gold. And he has his reservations, but he's okay with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in it for the knowledge, not the treasure. I mean, any treasure is going back to my family anyway, so I don't mind splitting it with somebody else.
Milford's really just here for the camaraderie, so
Yeah.
he doesn't care.
For the adventure and the knowledge.
Yeah.
Right.
And also
Alright.
to get revenge on her ex.
Yes.
I'm also here for that. To kill Ilaria.
Did someone say revenge?
Ed's back in.
As it again!
Antonia cannot wait to find Elario and skin him alive.
No, skinning. No skinning.
No skinning. Figurative.
Skinning!
Yeah.
Skinning!
And so it's decided. Let us make our way to the Gurtlands. And You guys go off and start doing your officer roles on the ship, and as you sail through the 1% of the Danusia, the Gurtlands are just like 1 day of travel away. As long as you stay in the 1%, you're not going to be, coming into any, major like, travel risks. Going into the 2%, you can kind of skirt around Danusia, keep your distance from the continent itself, and not have to roll for travel. As you sail through the 1%, kind of by Danusia, you see that continent off of port side. It's brightly colored landscapes. It's got rolling, luscious hills. It's actually, kind of a pretty sight as you're sailing. Eventually, you see the large city of Sprinklesburg, which is the capital of Danusia, and it's got this impressively large castle cruller towering over the city with its twisted glazed turrets. You sail away from it, and
Ed flips it off.
good.
We're not invisible anymore, so they could see it if they looked, right? Been over an hour.
Right. Yep. Yeah. You
Yes.
guys are visible.
You
They're
tell him,
looking through
Ed.
their spyglass at the ship going by, and then there's Ed with his little fingers sticking up.
What the hell?
As
What's
you're-
that guy with a chicken on his arm flipping us off?
Hold on, what's that weird tattoo he has? What? Is that a chicken? What is he into? He's into chickens? Is that a cock? What's going on with that?
He's doing his best Phoenix impression.
As you're sailing past Castle Cruller and Sprinklesburg and Danusia, you do see Crackle is on the deck and kind of just like looks longingly out at that castle and just puts her head down in her arms on the railing as you guys are kind of sailing past that. She looks, distraught and sad.
Can I try to force a mop into her hand?
Sure.
No time.
Jesus.
No time for bemoaning our lot in life. Come on now. Time to scrub.
If you got time to mope, you got time to mop.
Exactly.
If you'd like to roll persuasion for that, I think go ahead and roll persuasion.
All right. If I have to, I'll switch to intimidation if it doesn't work.
Oh, okay, yeah, either one. If you're trying to be intimidating, you can do intimidation.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go for intimidation because it's not gonna work otherwise. So, say I try to persuade and she doesn't accept that, then I insist a little more forcefully with a 17 on intimidation.
She looks at you, takes the mop, walks away from you.
Wise
Like-
choice. Wise choice.
Sassy.
Be half as useful as your sister, please.
She rolls her eyes. She walks to the front of the ship, away from you.
Don't worry, we'll turn her into a pirate yet. She's gonna be our best friend by the end.
Roll perception.
A 17.
You look around and kind of look around the mast to see what she's doing. She's put the mop down and she's just on the other side of it, just got her arms up.
Does she have a mop bucket near her?
There is one on the deck.
I fire at it. I shoot a bullet at the mop bucket to get her attention.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh! Roll intimidation with advantage.
Good. Ooh, nat 20 for 27.
She shrieked. Oh, gosh! I'm sorry. General Mills, right? General. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm mopping now. I'm going. I'm doing it. Look at me mopping. I've totally done this before. I know how it works. Mop in the bucket. Mop on the deck.
Is there a hole in the bucket with the water's coming out now because you shot it?
Yeah, the bucket's been shot. It's a
The
different
bucket
bucket.
is
she's
leaking?
Leaking.
Well,
leaking
start
milk
by
all over the
mopping up
place.
the spill.
She's trying to do it, and the bucket is just spilling more out. It's like
Okay.
this.
Mopping up the spill, just moving the dirty water
The mess
around.
around.
I assigned some of my cocoa pebble dudes to teach her how to mop in the
Yes, okay, great. They walk, right on. No, miss, this is, you gotta mop it and squeeze it out over the side of the boat and mop it around. And it's mopping up, it's milk. You're cleaning it with milk, right? Like
Yeah,
that's,
I guess.
it's a milk is how you clean
You
the deck
tell
of
me,
this boat.
Kyle. I don't know how this
No, I'm
works.
just thinking, like, there's no water in this world. It's all
No, it's milk.
It's
all
all
milk.
milk. Ugh. What does our urine look like? Oh, it's ugh.
Gross.
Oh yeah,
That's
let's
what it
get
looks
into
like.
some body
Gross.
fluids. Yeah. Right on. And they are teaching her how to mop, and she is doing it and figuring it out, and
Wonderful.
looking back at you, very nervous and scared the whole time.
Good.
Awesome.
Can Ed is over by the edge of the ship, just like kind of leaned over, whittling. I don't necessarily want to say what I'm whittling right now, but can I do a performance check?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
No matter what it is, you have to show us later, though. You don't get to get a bad whittle and then hide it, Dan. We want to see it.
That's a. Should I do a performance? Add performance to that?
Yeah. The thing is what we did before,
Okay.
right? Performance.
Yeah, that's a 7. I look at it and I just chuck it into the sea.
How dare you? You owe us.
You
We
like
just
wanna know
said you
what that
couldn't
was.
do that, Dan.
That's exactly
What
what
did you
I
do?
forbade.
Stick walks up to you as you're like finishing whittling it, trying to like looking at your work, and Stick walks up. Hey Ed, what you whittling there?
Something.
Nice. Can I see it? I love like woodwork and stuff. It's awesome.
Hold on, let me try again.
Try again.
Okay, I'll just wait here.
I'll just wait here.
That was a 4. So I guess
He like
and I just
hacks off one of his fingers by accident.
I chuck it into the sea. I'm gonna try one more time.
Try one more time.
Oh
You're gonna
boy.
try again? All right, I'll just wait here.
How long does it take you to whittle something? No wonder they're coming out like
Okay.
crap. You're trying.
So that's a 19 on the die plus 1, so that's 20.
Okay, at the third
And it is-
time. You whittle something good. Do you hide it from Stick, or do you show
I turn
her?
to Stick.
You don't have to
and I
reveal it to
show
everybody
her.
else if you want to. Yeah, you can show.
I turn to Stick and I show her a perfect portraiture of Ilario.
Oh, whoa. What are you gonna do with that?
Well, we'll find out when the time comes.
Okay.
I just tuck it away.
Do you like to whittle like other strong, beautiful men? Is that like? Wait,
I love-
no judgment.
I
like-
just love to whittle. It takes my mind off things. Do you want me to whittle you?
Yeah, hell yeah, that's awesome.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Hold on one second.
3 times later.
That's a nat 20.
Awesome.
Never
Oh,
mind.
that's great. Yeah, she's got some cinnamon in her mouth that she's smoking, and like you just like whittle this like beautiful, perfect iteration of Stick, the cinnamon stick girl, with this kind of like long, like dread-like hair, and she's got this, smoking this cinnamon stick in her hand, and like you just put the final touches on that whittle. That's like this little tiny piece of thing that she's smoking, and it just clips and just perfectly get the right detail on it, and it's beautiful.
Yeah. I hand it off to Stick.
Whoa, this is like the coolest thing that like anybody's like ever made for me. This is awesome. You should like sell this stuff or something. Do you ever think about doing that?
I don't do it to sell it. It's like the one thing in my life that I don't do for profit or for anything. And so I think I like look at the perfect little thing that I whittled. And I look back at her and I was like, money's not everything. Whatever you do, just don't smoke it. And then I walk away down the ship.
She just says
Or
thanks
crackle.
and like puts it in her chest.
I'm just imagining Crackle coming up and mopping after being like ordered by me, and you're just like over here whittling multiple there's just wood shavings everywhere. Crackle's got to come up and sweep, but you're not doing shit.
Yeah.
You've had time
missed
to
the
whittle
spot.
4 figures and throw 2 of them off the boat.
You missed the spot.
Stick is very impressed. She holds out her whittled self and close to her chest, puts it in her pocket. Great. You continue sailing and sail into the night, and the outer banks of the Gurtlands start to come into the moonlit view. Spoonlake stands on the quarterdeck addressing the crew. Now I dare not traverse through this sticky yogurt islands at night. Best we get some shut-eye. Douse the lanterns. We anchor here tonight and pray the maid directs the currents to turn away the curious vessels spying for our box map. And lights go out on the ship, and you spend the night kind of looking kind of barely into the Gurtlands, barely into this area where there's these congealed masses of islands made of yogurt kind of around you.
Before we go to sleep, do we want to fill the spell core again?
Yes. What do you want to put in?
Should we do the mirror image instead of invisibility?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to our OG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I because we can attack with that one and have it not bust a mirror, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I think that's probably the best.
I also added Misty Step if you want to be able to teleport the ship.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
That's cool.
We
That's-
Misty Step
so the
above
Misty Step is
another
what-
ship and land on it.
It's a
Never
level
be
2.
allowed.
I'm just looking at spells and trying to see what
The Misty Step is what the what Count Tracoco's ship had, was Misty
Yeah.
Step. So he was able to use that to kind of negate any negate advantage for you guys and kind of like reduce the level by 1 basically. So or he was able to like, instead of you getting advantage on him, he made it an even roll by like Misty Stepping the ship around.
Do we think as a crew that we'll bump into anything like that? Like we're gonna have more battles for sure. But do we think that we're gonna run into anything like that?
I doubt we'll have another teleporting ship that we encounter. It could be, that could be good for us to have. I think the only advantage that Mirror Image has is that it lasts for multiple turns.
For 3 attacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
versus Misty Step being like a one-time.
It's just a single,
like,
one-time
reposition.
one shot.
Maybe we stick with her.
Yeah.
I also added Haste, which is a level 3, but that gives us a +2 to armor class, advantage on dex saving throws, and doubles our speed.
Oh.
But that is a level 3.
Yeah.
Let me look at that spell and kind of
That
adjudicate
plus-
how that would work, how that would look.
I'm not sure how the
I don't know
dex
how that would
saving
look for
throws
ship
thing.
combat, but
Yeah.
that could be kind of good for the armor class at least.
The armor
I
class.
just want to throw out like ideas,
Yeah.
Oh, I like.
but we certainly could do mirror image and shields.
I would say that the haste spell, so it gives you the +2 to armor class. It gives you an additional action on each of his turns, each of the turns, which could be an extra attack, which would be an extra cannon fire. It could be a dash, disengage, hide, or utilize. What those would do is act as like the Misty Step, like not like repositioning, so it gives you advantage if you didn't have it, or negates their advantage.
Could it,
So you'd be
add
able to
another
choose
roll to the
like,
sail check or something, like
I don't know how that.
hastening us instead
I would
of like
do that, yeah, with the
movement
advantage on
speed?
dexterity saving throws. Yeah, have another sail. I think having another sail check is an easy way to do it. It could come into play where, let's say you have a disadvantage that comes on the attack on the ship, like you have something that causes you to have disadvantage, then you would have a dexterity save. You would be able to have advantage on that, like save. So
I think
it kind of would be a
haste
case
is
by
going to
case thing,
last
but-
and bolster our AC. I feel like that's as good as mirror image. A haste +2
Yeah.
shields is probably.
It is one
Yeah.
more slot though, so we only
Yeah.
get 2 shields if we add it.
But
and
shields
it also
adding to
after,
the.
if when it's over, then we're incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
Yeah.
So there's that disadvantage
Yeah, there's a downside.
too. But I definitely
pretty
think that
big
it's
disadvantage.
pretty strong, like when it lasts. So
Yeah, it's the
Like we wouldn't
the
be able to shoot
disadvantage there.
cannons.
You would have once the spell ends with haste, you wouldn't be incapacitated for like a whole round where your ship just sits there. It would be disadvantage on all of your sail checks and helmsman rolls for the 1 turn. That would be the downside. It is a concentration spell, and so every time the ship is hit, then you have to make a concentration check as a spellcaster who casted it to save.
just wisdom saving, right?
Yeah, but you would still be able to do all the officer actions, helmsman, all those things would still apply. You would have disadvantage on your sail checks and helmsman roll for one turn.
Would haste and shield stack?
Yeah. So you could have haste going and then shield.
It doesn't require concentration.
So it would increase the potency of shield essentially by we already have extra ACs. Now we're like plus 7 AC above our normal, which
And
maybe we
when
only need 2 in that situation. But if we do get hit, I've got to imagine we're not holding on to concentration long in ship combat.
No.
The one thing that I think is beneficial is that if we get a crit, that crit can go to a mirror image ship rather than our ship.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I'm okay
I mean, we
either
could
way.
try the haste because we haven't done it, and it's
Yeah.
just something new. So
Experiment.
let's experiment. Let's do the haste just for something.
Sounds fun.
new.
I just think it's fun to use something like that with the ship combat to see how it kind of like enmeshes.
Yeah.
You know.
Cool. Good.
Yeah.
So
We
instead
gotta
of
keep
mirror
Kyle on
image,
his
1
toes.
shield, yeah, haste. Awesome. Haste and 2 shields. Got it. Cool. As the sun rises, you begin to sail through the Gurtlands, a massive swamp-like continent in the middle of the bowl. The milk gets thicker and thicker as you go. You pass by some small islands and weave through some channels that kind of pass by some of like larger islands. The islands you pass by are mostly patches of yogurt that have mounded up over the milk, and there's various fruit trees covering the islands with thick vine-like shrubs kind of covering the tops of these yogurt masses. Some areas are inhabited, and you can see small collections of raised huts and houses that quickly shutter their windows and slam their doors as you pass by. It didn't used to be like this, Anaran Hado says. At one point you pass by a small village where a young grape boy waves at you, and his parents rush him away into the house.
Yes, I do say, Antonia, you promised a much more warm welcome, I feel.
It's been many years since I've been here in the Gurtlands. This is not the welcome we usually give to outsiders. As you sail further and further in, the foliage gets thicker and thicker, and the veins of milk you sail on get thinner and thinner. The sounds of the swamp become louder with the sound of bugs, critters, just kind of like swampy noises, until up ahead it appears the milk gets as thick as the yogurt itself, the start of the Bog of Yog. Anaran Hado, I believe we've made it as far as the boat will take. Shall we sail around this moist mass of muck? Or will your friend Applejack find us here? Anaran Hado looks around the swamp. I will call for him now. Do not be alarmed. His arrival is usually quite dramatic. Anaran Hado's voice echoes through the swamp. The swamp remains quiet. Let me try again. You all hear some splashing near the ship. The ship gently rocks. Everyone roll perception or investigation.
Damn.
Ed, what was yours?
6.
Is that with modifiers?
That's with a +2 to perception. Yeah.
Okay.
I do have proficiency, so I guess that's a 9 total.
Sog.
Dirty 20.
And Antonia.
Antonia is 24.
And Milford.
My fort's pretty good. How about 25?
Sog, Antonia, and Milford, you go to the starboard side. Ed, you go to the port side to look. And you three look down into the milk, and you see something move. In the semi-translucent skims, you see something yellow moving beneath the milk. And then suddenly, shooting out of the milk, you see a gargantuan, faceless yellow snake rising high above the side of the Lady Lactose. Its yellow head peels back into 4 peels, revealing a white snake's head. It hisses and opens its jaw with huge venomous fangs. Anaranjado yells out, "Hi! Banana Kanda! Everyone roll initiative!" Ed, you'll be rolling initiative with disadvantage.
Okay.
Everyone else is normal. All right, Mills.
That's a 10.
Ooh, Ed.
14.
Sog.
18.
Okay.
Antonia.
4.
Stinky. No
4. Okay. This massive gargantuan banana condo rises high above the Lady Lactose, looks at you with its white banana head. It's like peels, kind of peeling back, revealing its face, looking down at the deck, looking at who to strike at. Sog, you are up first.
Is it like right in front of me?
Yes, it's like right in front of you. It's at range still, because it's not like along the side of it, of the ship, so you don't have to cast with disadvantage or anything. You do a spell.
I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
Okay, cool. And does it make a saving throw on that
It
one?
makes I think it's a Constitution saving throw. 16.
Constitution saving throw. That is a 23.
That does succeed, so it takes half damage, which is 8, so 4 damage.
4 damage. 4 thunder damage?
4 thunder damage.
Great. Sog, you call out. What does Thunderwave look anything specific for Sog?
Ooh, it's like, you know the dust at the end of a box of cereal?
Yes.
It's like, whoosh.
Great. That, but wet and soggy.
Yes.
Blasts and doesn't move it at all. Takes barely any damage. Anything else for your turn?
I am going to do a little jig, and everyone is bolstered by this and gains 16 temporary hit points.
Oh.
16?
16?
16.
Holy
Yeah.
cow.
Wow.
What is that?
It's my feat that I took. Inspired Leader. They gain temp hit points equal to my level plus my modifier.
I do think that might take some time.
I think
Let me see.
It just...
I know
It says it's a non-action.
Oh, it's when you
Inspired.
finish a short or long rest.
Yeah. So I can just do
So
it once
it's-
per short or long rest.
I think
It's
you have to do
it's
it.
like when you finish the long rest or the short rest. So you can't do it as an action. If that makes sense.
Oh. So when can I do that then? It's like when I
It's
in the
like-
morning?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
But you did
Well,
it this
then
morning, right?
But if you want to say you did,
But you did it.
yeah,
obviously,
I think
this
that's
morning.
fine. Yeah, you did. I think if you want to use it this morning, as you guys were going into the Gurtlands.
I remember
think that makes
Sog
sense.
saying that.
Yeah, I think
she
I did a
it
little
this morning.
jig when I woke
Yeah.
up this morning.
And in fact,
Yeah.
right now, Milford's standing there remembering that jig and feeling bolstered and getting 16
guys-
temporary HP.
You guys all remember Sog's jig this morning, this amazing jig. And and it's temporary hit points equal to the character level plus the modifier of the ability you increased with this feat. And so that would be, 8 plus, what's the modifier of,
right.
yeah, so it won't be 16, I don't think.
Oh, it's just straight. Okay, so that would be +5, so 8. 13.
13? 13.
I don't
Still
get
good.
proficiency with that.
No.
No.
Okay, 13.
Cool. Still
But
good.
I will bonus action and inspire General Mills,
Thank you.
That's a
which
D8.
is a D8.
I will say you do, if you're looking, you're welcome to give it to, General Mills. Never mind. Well, you can give it to General Mills.
Why are you trying to take it from me, Kyle?
I'm just trying to take it. I'm just,
You want me to be inspired?
I just don't want you to be inspired. It's a you thing.
Yeah,
So,
I figured.
yeah.
I thought I was your hero, and this
You
is
are
how
my
you treat
hero.
me. You're just jealous. I don't want anybody else to give something to Scott because I don't want him to like them more than me. That's what it is.
The Bananaconda looks down at you, looking for a target, and sees one person who's on the opposite side of the ship, on the port side, looking down into the water. That is Ed, and it is going to strike at you, Ed.
Is that an opportunity attack?
For you?
What?
For
On
for
me?
anybody? Nope, it's its turn. Yeah, it's its turn.
Okay.
Oh, so we're looking at its butt?
I think maybe is it big enough that it's just like going at him?
Yes.
He's not looking
Yeah, it's
at us?
literally
Yeah.
like towering over the ship, and it can see it's looking for a target. And Ed was looking the other way. He's surprised. He was surprised by this, and so the Bananaconda is going to go after him. That is a 30 to hit,
That hits.
and the you kind of turn around to see what's going on, and you see this Bananaconda dive down at you, circle around you, and constrict you, start to squeeze you. You are grappled and you are restrained, and you take 28 bludgeoning damage. It then lifts its head up and looks down at you, and it is gonna bite at you with advantage. And that is a 31 to hit.
That hits. That hits.
Ed, no!
You take 24 piercing damage plus 10 poison damage.
Okay.
Are you still up?
Yeah. Fuck you.
That 13 probably helped. Taking 13 away from that.
Whoo! Wrapped around, bit at the Bananaconda has used its turn,
During
and
this
Ed, you
time,
are up.
can I do anything? Okay.
You are now up. You are restrained. Your speed is 0, and
I'm restrained.
Your attack rolls have it. You have disadvantage on any attacks.
Can I still
or
speak?
saving throws. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna use Know Your Enemy. So I can discern any immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities.
It is immune to cold damage.
Okay.
Well, that's not fair because one of our spellcasters does mostly cold damage. So-
Okay. No other resistances or anything?
No.
Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna let that be known to the crew.
Oh, shoot.
Shucks.
Antonia isn't very happy to learn that. Oh, darn it, guys.
Man, it'd be pretty cool if we could teleport the ship right now.
Would be pretty cool, but it's fine.
That would be pretty good.
Nothing to disarm.
Doesn't have arms, Ed.
It doesn't have arms. So if I can sneak my pistol out, like, can I? Is my pistol within
you
reach?
you
Okay.
can still attack, but this would be at disadvantage. Well, it's at disadvantage anyways, because you're
Okay.
restrained. But you can use your swords or your pistols for this.
Okay. I'll use the pistol first. And I'm going to attack. That's 13.
13 misses.
Okay.
Fires. Goes by one of the flaps on its head. One of the peels.
Okay. I'm going to do that again. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 misses.
14 misses.
Anything else for your turn?
I am going to second wind.
Probably
Okay.
smart.
So that's a 2 plus 8. So I gain 10 hit points back. And I think that's it for my attack.
Okay. It's going to use a legendary action, a tail attack. As it's like laying on the ship, its tail comes up from out of the water or from out of the milk as well, and is going to attack at Sog, and that will be 24 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
That is going to be 12 bludgeoning damage, and you need to give me a strength saving throw.
Ooh.
Strength saving throw, DC 20.
Ooh. 7.
7. You are hit by this tail and you are pushed 30 feet away. Smashed. The tail smashes into you. You fly off of the Lady Lactose into the yogurt.
Oh my god.
Sog is in the yogurt.
Goodness.
General Mills, you're up.
Great. So this thing's off the side of the ship right now.
Yeah, sort of both. It's very big. It's huge.
Great.
So it's got like.
Are you telling me there are cannons aiming the direction that the fucking Bananaconda is?
You can aim a cannon at it.
Excellent.
You can aim a cannon.
Okay, good. Can I bonus
probably get
action
sneak attack,
hide
too.
behind one of the cannons first and then
Sure,
fire it
yeah.
so that I can
Nope.
get sneak
It's
attack
within
on
5
it?
feet of me.
Yep.
That's true, it is. So I really need that, I guess. Cool. I'll just do the bonus action hide because I never use it.
Yeah, give me a hide. Give me a stealth check.
That's a 16.
Great. You think you're probably maybe hidden.
Okay. Well, I need to know if I am to know if I have advantage on the attack because you get the invisible condition when you successfully hide in D&D 2024.
You
which
are
would give me
hidden.
advantage,
You
which
are
would
hidden.
allow this cannon shot to get me sneak attack. Okay, cool.
You're in.
Well, let's hope we hit, I guess. Shit. Oh no. That's a 15 to hit?
15 misses.
Well, that's all I can do. Oh, that's my
That was with advantage.
That was with advantage. Yes, I rolled horribly.
You move a cannon, aim it at the body of this Bananaconda. Fire. The cannon just looks like it's gonna move, and then it just undulates out of the way and splashes against the milk and misses.
Antonia creature over here.
Anything else for your turn?
No, nothing else I can really do. Yeah.
Okay. It has another legendary action it can make. It is going to look down at you, Ed, and make another bite attack.
I'm going to use luck point to impose disadvantage on that attack.
Oh, okay. Rolled 2 16s on the die, and that would be 28 with disadvantage.
Yeah, that hits.
And that will be 27 piercing damage plus 2 poison damage.
All right.
Is Ed still up?
Ed's still up. Fuck you.
The snake goes down, bites at Ed, you feel this like huge like venomous fang bite into you, sink into you, do a little bit of poison damage, mostly piercing, and rear back, and Ed, you are still holding on. Antonia, you're up.
Okay. Antonia's gonna try to cast sleep on the sea serpent.
Oh, yes, that works differently now. So yes, the 2024 sleep.
The saving throw. A whiz saving throw, maybe?
It's whiz saving, yeah.
Wisdom saving throw of 14 for your
14.
character, I think.
Correct. So she's just gonna start like singing this lullaby and try to make the sea serpent or the anaconda fall asleep.
Wisdom, it has a +3 to wisdom saving throws, so it has to hit an 11 or higher on this tavern roll die. That's a 7.
Yes!
Incredible.
Yes!
Fuck yeah, dude.
Incredible.
Thank
Okay, so now it's incapacitated for.
You sing this lullaby and it just like and like just starts to like sway around a little bit and like just its head falls down as it falls asleep. It doesn't even have time to peel its head. It peels back up. That's wild.
Excellent. Thank you. That's unconscious for the duration until it takes damage, or 1 minute.
Okay.
Can I use my bonus action to like navigate or try to like move the ship away from the creature, or like initiate something in that regard? Or is that more of an action situation? I don't know, as a navigator, could I like prepare ship movement?
You can certainly attempt that. It's going to be incredibly hard to get anything out of that roll.
Okay.
But I will allow you to attempt to see if you can do something to get away from this.
Sure. Great. What would that roll look like? What would I do?
That would be give me your helmsman check roll.
Helmsman check. Okay. Hey, that's pretty good actually. So it's 26.
26. Okay.
That's pretty good.
I was thinking 25 for any value at all. You're able to call out to the crew. They're about to take their turn, and you can see that if you kind of move the sail and position a little bit, you can actually probably scrape some of it off of the ship. And so you call that out, and Captain Spoonlick says, "Listen to the girl, let's get this serpent off the ship!" And everybody like starts pitching in and moving as the rest of the crew is taking their turn and moving, trying to get the serpent off the ship. And they're able to like lift up the head and like flop it off the side.
It's on the ship. That's amazing.
And it is like splashed off of the ship at this point. The head is. The rest of the body is kind of coiled there, but they're able to get part of it off. Incredible. We are back up to the top of the turn order. Sog, it is your turn. You have fallen into the yogurt, and the head of this massive serpent splashes down next to you in the water, into the milk. What would you like to do for your turn?
So if it's asleep, does it automatically fail Constitution saving throws?
If that would be an attack that will wake it up, right?
It will wake up.
It's not. I'm not causing any damage.
Okay. It's incapacitated.
Makes sense to me. I think
Yeah,
that
I think
it
so.
would fail that, but
So as long as I don't cause damage, he stays sleeping, right?
Well, it also says that the spell ends if someone within 5 feet of it takes an action to shake it out of the spell's effect. And I don't know exactly what that entails, but I think that if you're within 5 feet of it doing things, then you can also wake it up.
That would be more for like if it had an ally to like shake it awake.
Okay, all right, then we're good.
Oh, it has the unconscious condition. Yeah,
Unconscious,
so
yeah.
it's totally, it can't fail anything. I was thinking.
That's
yeah.
huge. I love it.
So.
Can I reduce its size?
Sure. Yeah.
That's not damage, technically.
Yeah.
It's not damage.
It's so funny.
I would like to reduce its size,
Oh my god.
This is
which will
okay. Amazing.
It will have disadvantage on all strength checks and strength saving throws, and it does 1d4 less damage now.
Okay. Awesome. You cast reduce, and you see that this entire snake on the deck just like starts to reduce in size. Ed is no longer restrained. You're able to kind of get up out of the coil as it's not like constricting around you anymore, and you're not restrained, and it's smaller as it just like shrinks down in size, goes from gargantuan to huge. That's a pretty big difference for this guy, as it is, a very large snake still, but not the size of a ship. Amazing. Anything else?
Can I try to get back on the ship?
Yes, you can. You'll be able to get up with your movement.
Okay, I'll do that.
You'll be able to climb up the side and clamber back up.
Oh, and everyone's hurting, yeah? Let's do a mass healing word for the ship.
I'm fine.
I think the only person that's
You're fine?
I think the only person that's
I think
taken
Ed is
damage.
the only
You're
one
almost
hurt
dead. Okay.
so
Well, and
bad.
Song.
He's
Song
really,
herself.
Yeah,
really
Saw
bad.
took some damage, yeah.
I can't bonus action heal you right now,
Okay, that's fine.
so I'm just going to inspire you
Okay.
with the D8.
Guys,
So
why
I get a
didn't anyone
D8?
remind me that I had a bardic
A D8.
inspiration I could have used on the cannon shot to fucking make it hit?
Oh.
Sorry, anybody
Okay,
who's
so
listening who was
Saw, you wouldn't have been
screaming
able to
during
cast 2 spells that turn anyway.
Well,
That's true,
the
that's
mass
true.
healing word is a bonus action, but just
it's,
a 1-person heal.
that. Even still,
the-
you can't do
Oh,
like
you're
2
right. You're
full
right.
spells.
Sorry, I always forget that. Yeah.
It's silly.
yeah, it's new where it's one spell slot per turn basically is not one level. One spell that requires a spell
Technically,
slot.
large / reduce is not a spell slot for me. It's a character feat.
That is technically
Then it would
true.
work. Then it would work. Then it would work.
But
We just went through this at our home game, didn't we, Scott?
Did you?
We were doing with like a necklace, so it was slightly different, but yes,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cool. Great. The Bananaconda is much smaller now.
Still sleeping.
And still sleeping. It's its turn. It's unconscious. Snoozing a little bit on the deck, kind of like draped over the deck of the ship at this point. Ed, you are up.
Okay. Since it's sleeping, I'm probably not going to attack it. Just to keep it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'd follow that instinct.
So options, I'll just go over options when there's like this incapacitated, unconscious creature. You can all basically prepare, if you wanted to, you could prepare your action for like when it wakes up. You could coordinate. You got the whole crew is there basically, waiting for, to attack this thing.
Okay.
The entire crew of the Lady Lactose, and so if you wanted to delay your turn or delay that action, prepare an action to attack it,
Yeah.
then that's an option for preparing an action doesn't usually come into play all that much. So I just wanted to bring it up.
Okay. I'll prepare an attack in case it comes back up, and I will do a second win. That is 12.
Cool.
12 points
General
of healing.
Mills, you are up.
Cool. Well, you said the whole crew's looking at it and we can prepare actions. Can I like whip up my boys to be prepared to fire some cannons at this thing if it moves?
Sure.
Yeah.
As the cannoneer, you do have the ability to command the cannons. Command other people to do the cannon fire, and so that hasn't come up with in the ship combat because you guys are all firing cannons. But yes, you could use your action to direct all of your cannon fire on this serpent off the port side where its head is like laying in the water. Part of its body is
So
there.
Mills he's shout whispering commands to everyone because he doesn't want to wake up the snake, So he's like,
Yes, come on, men, quickly. We all have to. Everyone, get to the cannon stations and be prepared. For if it moves, we're gonna need to open fire on it immediately.
We'll go on your call. We'll go on your mark. Yes, you're right. And then so that you see the cannonball men roll over or run over. Some of them roll over to the cannons, get them aimed at the serpent in the ground, the snake. Incredible as you line up 4 cannons at this thing. Antonia, you are up.
Okay, she's been like singing this entire time to try to like keep the creature asleep.
she's
my
like
goodness.
Jigglypuffing it over there.
Yeah, exactly. Just, yeah.
Antonia.
Okay. Goodness. So is this it's on the ship to some extent, right? But some of it's off the ship.
Yeah, it's like draped over.
Draped over the ship?
And,
Okay.
Yeah, and like reduced
head
and
is-
smaller.
The head is off the ship, right?
The head is off the ship in the water, in the milk.
Okay, so could I position a fireball like to hit
Yeah.
the head and not
Yeah,
the
you
rest of
can.
the ship? Okay, I'm gonna prepare that then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm gonna prepare
Incredible.
a fireball for the head. Yeah.
Captain Spoonleg
Still singing, by
puts
the
his
way.
hands out and you see the entire crew of the Lady Lactose takes out their swords and everything, takes out their swords, their pistols.
Now.
Bonnie Ann takes out her katana and looks to stand like in a ready stance as they're like all spread out to attack the portion of the snake that's on the deck. Stick wild shapes into a panther and she's ready to like go and like bite bite this snake. Captain Spoonleg looks to you, Mills. We wait your call, General Mills.
I mean, is everyone ready?
I
thought we were waiting
guess.
for it to move, but I mean, if we're ready to get the show on the road,
If we're waiting, can I heal Ed?
yeah, probably, yeah.
It does for the sleep on the end of its next turn. It repeats
yeah.
the save.
Oh,
It
yeah.
has to save again.
It does repeat the save, so it's gonna
Yep.
repeat the save here. And so you guys are gonna see if it's gonna start stirring before you do any extra healing or anything.
Okay.
Just to see if it's gonna come back. So
Tavern
that
roll?
is the Wisdom saving throw. Yep, it's got to hit an 11 on this dice. Hits a 12. And so you see, as Captain Spoonleg looks to you, Milford, the serpent starts to stir a little bit, starts to move. The bananaconda starts to wake up a little bit.
Ready, aim, fire!
Everyone to let loose then.
Ready to unleash hell on this banana conda.
Amazing. So everybody gets to attack with advantage. It automatically, automatically fails any saving throws right now. And as you call that out, the crew of the Lady Lactose charges forward. Captain Spoonleg, let's slay this serpent, else old Derry Jones will have some new passengers to ferry tonight. We'll send this one his way, and he starts stabbing into the snake. Let's see how much damage you guys do. And Scott, you're rolling for your cannon plus 3 other cannons.
So I need to make 4 rolls. What I'm
Yeah,
hearing.
one roll is with your abilities. The other one is a plus. The other 3 are plus 6s to hit.
Okay, well, good news is I got a nat 20 on my roll. So that's Let's see the others,
gosh.
though. Oh my god, I just double nat 20'd on the advantage
Let's
for the second
go.
person.
Excellent.
That's
way.
crazy.
Double that 20.
19 to hit on the third cannon.
19 will hit.
Okay, and the fourth cannon is only a 16 to hit.
16 will miss.
Well, you know what? I have a bardic inspiration right here.
Woo!
So let me just add that to it. What about a 20 to hit?
20 will hit. Yep.
Okay, great. So how many dice are there on a
6
cannon?
D10.
Okay, so I get to do 30 d10 because one of them crit.
Jesus Christ.
One of them, no, 2 of them crit, didn't they?
Oh yeah, 2 of them crit. You're right. Sorry, I forgot. So I get to do 36 d10.
6 D10.
Oh my god.
Plus your sneak attack.
That's my 4d6
Guys,
sneak attack.
pack
Yeah.
up your dice.
Well, your 46 sneak attack, that is crit.
Oh yeah, that gets doubled too. Yeah, for the crit. Okay, yeah. So 8d6.
36.
36 d10 and 8
D10.
d6. I'm gonna roll this in D&D Beyond rather than waste time adding it up.
Go ahead. And
I'm gonna
we'll
do
wait for
3
this.
puff force as well, just so we know on my shot, just to add 3 to it, Kyle. So that's 239 piercing damage.
Jesus
From the
Christ.
cannon. Plus 3 force damage from puff force, so 242 damage.
You just did 242. 242 damage. Okay. Woo! 242. I believe they do bludgeoning
Bludgeoning,
damage. is
sorry,
what the
bludgeoning.
cannons do, not
I
piercing.
said piercing because I was thinking of my bullet.
Okay, we are at 242 damage. What do your guys' carry? What does the rest of the crew do? How much? Let's see how much is gonna happen here. What is Ed doing in this moment here?
I think Ed's just ready to attack. Like he's been ready. He's just gonna let loose. So 7. So that's 25 to hit.
20. Yes, that will hit.
Okay. Cool. Then that is 5. I'm going to attack with my scimitar. That's 25 to hit again. Is 10. Doing a third one.
Sorry, I'm not. Are we counting damage as we go?
So I'm currently at 15 damage. 23 to hit. Does that hit?
Yep.
Okay. That is 6. So we're up to 21. I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
25 hits. That is plus 8, so we're at 29 damage. And my last hit here, that's an 11. Does an 11 hit him now that he's huge?
11 does not hit.
11 does not hit. Oh, I'm going to use
One second. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, so an unconscious creature, any attack roll that hits you is a critical hit if the attacker's within 5 feet of you. So I'm just gonna double the rolls technically.
One is 29.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do that.
Okay, I'm gonna also use a superiority die here to make that miss. Attempt to make that miss a hit with precision by adding 8. That's a 6. So is that 17? Does 17 hit?
Yeah.
17 hits.
Just hits. Just
Perfect.
pierces the.
Okay, and then that is plus 9.
Is that crit damage?
So just roll another die and then add that to 9.
Okay. 3. Do I add my modifier to that? The plus 4?
No, not for the crit.
No,
So
okay,
12
gotcha.
total on
Okay.
that last.
12 total on that.
Okay. Great. I got a total of 70 damage that you just did.
Thanks.
On your turn.
Because if we doubled the crits, we doubled the 29,
Yeah.
58, yeah, plus 12.
Amazing. And you step up and just slash into this thing and totally start eviscerating this snake for 70 damage on top of the 242. Sagan Antonia, your damage, please.
So Antonia casts Fireball at the head, right?
Great, yes.
Stop singing, cast Fireball. It's a dex save, but you said saving that doesn't matter if it's unconscious, right?
Right, yeah, it's
automatically
gonna fail.
Automatically fails, and that's 31 points of damage.
31 points of damage. Great.
17 damage.
17.
Not quite
Awesome.
200,
Right.
but
What was
Sorry.
What was
You've set a bar.
What was the attack? that you
Oh,
did?
it was a Distant Whispers.
Okay, so that's 242 plus 70 plus 17 plus 31 points of damage, 360 damage, as just on your 4 characters, as the rest of the Lady Lactose crew goes in and stabs in at this massive bananaconda. This massive bananaconda that had a total of 170 hit points to start with. Those cannons fire, totally obliterate the head. A rare fireball from Antonia explodes on the milk, singes the milk, and like the hot milk starts kind of like flying into the air, singes burns the snake as it like goes up the Lady Lactose a little bit to the body that's just getting hacked and slashed by the crew. Raphael, the cook, is like trying to carve out some meat to actually maybe trying to make something for this later. As it's getting totally eviscerated, this beautiful yellow snake turns to brown in front of you, and you hear from the swamp, ra, 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 from around the swamp, and out of nowhere, pirates clad in bark and leaves and swamp-like leathers and armor swinging on vines crawl up on the sides of the ship and start stabbing at it as well, and then kind of stop because they see that it's clearly dead, and then and then you hear this cannon fire from the distance. And see this cinnamon stick man flying through the air with a red bandana on. He flies through, hits the deck, rolls, and stands up. Hee! And then takes out this like bird collar, and then looks at it and looks to blow in this it's like this beautiful bird flute thing. Oh, it's already dead. You guys killed this thing? And Anaranjado says, Applejack, welcome to the crew. And then Applejack looks at him. Well, goodness gracious me, Anaranjado, welcome back. Looks like the Gurtland boys are back together again. Wow, how the hell did you kill this bananaconda? And all of you take 2 flourish points for that. Yeah, that was incredible. That is wild.
Wait, what about the flourish points? We get
you guys each get 2.
I'm
each giving you 2 for that. There was no way you guys were supposed to succeed on that, but that was the sleep saving throw. Unbelievable.
Sleep saving throw. I figured it was probably pretty stupid.
Wow.
Thank you for doing something stupid, because Jesus Christ.
I know, I was a little worried if it was up that you were gonna make it, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, you do tend to go down a lot in this
Early
You
on,
do.
yes.
Yeah,
Early on,
yeah.
absolutely. I haven't
You had
really
a good
done that.
episode, but
Yeah.
I don't know, I was looking a little sus there for you.
Anaranjado looks at Applejack. Applejack, it's good to see you, mi amigo. Well, what can I do you for? Besides rescuing you from the, I didn't really have to rescue you. So, what can I do you for? And he kind of looks at the crew and looks at you guys.
Well, hello. Pleasure to meet you there, Applejack. My name is General Mulefoot Mills. Your friend Anaranjado here has been telling us you might be just the man to help guide us through the Bog of Yog.
Oh, sure. Yeah, what are you guys doing in the Bog of Yog? That's kind of a crazy place to be.
Do we tell him that do we just tell him that we have the map to Berrybeard's treasure, or should we not tell him that?
There's a lot of extra pirates on this ship right now.
Yeah, but perhaps it'd be best if we discussed what we were doing when there were less ears around.
I'd just say we need to find a ship.
Anaranjado is gonna kind of take the lead, as there's not really a ton of time to have a lot of
Thank goodness.
conversation.
I was hoping he would, because it seems like he has a good rapport with him already, so it's wonderful.
Applejack, we need your help getting to the center of the Bog of Yog. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Captain
I was just saying, it was
Yeah,
Captain Spoonleg. You know him too?
Spoonleg. What are you doing?
Wait, is Captain Spoonleg Anaranjado?
Oh my god.
Si, mi amigo, it's me, Captain Spoonleg.
Applejack, we have a map to the center of the Bog of Yog. A vast hoard of treasure awaits us. Will you help us get there? Oh, sure, yeah, I can help you get there. Captain Spoonleg kind of brings out the map and shows him where it's at. Oh, hell yeah, well, there ain't nothing in that part of the bog, though. Just some big nasty mountains, but nothing but gurt glop slopping up the place. Y'all need to leave your big ship here, though. We can tow you into the yogurt a little and hide your ship amongst the foliage. And then we can head in on my floater. And he whistles, and out from the yogurt, a large flat ship kind of cruises through the foliage and on the water, kind of floating on the ship. This ship with this massive spinning fan on the back, kind of resting on top of the yogurt as it's flying through this massive leaf that's just kind of spinning around, moving this ship. You see it's brightly colored, the words Fruit Sloop on its side, and kind of comes in and parks and says, well, are we ready? Who's all going? And Captain Spoonleg says, I think we're all interested in this leg of our journey, Applejack. Looks like you can fit all of us on there. Thank you for saving us. Oh, excuse me, he did not save you. Great, this is amazing.
Rewrite the episode, Kyle.
This is so funny. Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
I think what the captain was trying to say is thank you for saving us the trouble of having to try to navigate the Bog of Yog in our gigantic ship.
That's exactly right. I don't know what's gotten into me, this milk rum. Seems a little thicker than usual. He's holding your cup of whole milk rum that Sog made earlier.
Love it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm all right for helping with that. I figured you're a bunch of pirates here, and little pirates looking for treasure, and if it's treasure you're seeking, it's treasure I'm gonna help with finding. So let's go ahead and head out. And the crew of the Lady Lactose begins to leave the ship and board the fruit sloop. Sog, you see your sister Crackle is going to the fruit sloop as well. Pretty much everybody's kind of leaving the fruit sloop, leaving the Lady Lactose. The Lady Lactose crew and the Applejack's crew start to like kind of take some ropes of Lady Lactose and pull her into some of the swamp area and start to cover her up with some disguises, some like leaves and foliage and like big nets to kind of hide her a little bit in the swamp.
Is no one staying on the ship?
Doesn't look like it. Looks like he's pretty much called everybody, Captain Spoonleg has called everybody out. Is that something that you would like to leave some people on the ship?
I mean, as long as we feel comfortable just leaving our ship here, you would just think we would want to leave at least one person.
I think someone there.
Feels weird to leave your ship.
I feel
Raphael has this like big plate of this meat, this like serpent meat that he's making, and he says, "I'll stay back on the ship. I have quite a feast to prepare when you return." And he goes and says, "I will keep an eye out, and I suppose, well."
If there's any sign of danger, don't hesitate to use that spell core to defend the ship and yourself, of course. Use that haste to get out of here if you need to.
Yeah, could you preload a cannon, like kind of fire it in the air or something with it? And I will fire it if we have something that shows
yes,
up.
of course, yes, I'll get my men on immediately. Men, yes, over here, we're gonna need to load up a cannon flare. We'll rig something up.
And they go and load up a cannon, aim it kind of in a direction that looks safe-ish to just fire off if needed, if Lady Lactose needs help. Okay.
Sure you don't want to just stay on the ship, Krispie? You don't have to come with us.
No, I'm not staying on the ship in the middle of this swamp.
Okay.
Give me a insight check, Sog.
She's got a tracking device planted in her.
Nat 20!
Ooh,
Natural
baby.
20. You see, as she's kind of saying that, she is kind of fiddling with a piece of jewelry and kind of looks to see that you're looking at her, and she like tries to hide it, but you easily see that it's a piece of jewelry. With that natural 20, you can tell that this is the same type of ring that you have, the sending spell on it that can communicate back to your parents. You recognize it as that, as she is kind of attempting to hide it.
I'm gonna grab her hand. Is it like a ring?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to grab her hand and pull it off her finger.
Okay. What? Sog, no, that's one of the rings that talk to Mom and Dad. What are you doing?
Well, if I'm a pirate now, then I'm gonna act like a pirate. Sit down and don't bother us. And I'm gonna move away from her.
Oh my gosh. And she is like off the Lady Lactose, thinks about going back on, but kind of gets shoved by the other pirates and goes and sits down on the fruit sloop. And you've dropped her ring of sending spell, that sending spell ring, into the yogurt, into the yogurty milk, and it kind of sinks down. Anything that you guys do, anything that you would ask Applejack before, as everything's kind of heading, kind of like everyone's gathering around and getting ready on his big, glider ship.
Well, I do apologize if this is offensive, Applejack, but why do they call you Applejack if you don't look like an apple?
Why do they call me Applejack? He's asking you.
Well, I'm sure I don't know, but as long as it feels right.
Darn, yeah. Nobody seems to know. I can't figure it out either. And he kind of turns him.
Feels like a knock-knock joke that you tell somebody else to start.
Yeah.
Good enough for Mills. All right.
The crew of the Lady Lactose, the crew of Applejack, all aboard his fruit sloop, start to cruise off into the Bog of Yog on his ship. You start to go through the Bog of Yog, slowly moving on his sloop, and you're kind of crammed together with his crew and yours. Everyone's kind of, pretty close. It's not a huge ship.
This is how
but it does fit all of
disease
you.
spreads. Bunch of pirates crammed together on a ship. Are you kidding me? They're not clean. They're cleaning with milk.
The smell is pretty
Considering
bad.
we're probably washing ourselves
Yeah.
with milk too, we're probably fairly rancid smelling generally.
You guys are all used to that smell though, so it doesn't offend your noses. To us, it would be pretty bad. You guys smell like rotten milk.
I mean, Antonia cleans herself with her tongue, so she doesn't like it very much.
And you're lactose intolerant too, right?
Yeah,
so
it's
you're
not
constantly
good.
like
I'm
gassy
constantly
from
like
cleaning yourself.
assaulted.
Yeah.
That's why she doesn't like hugging people either.
Ed would like to ask Applejack on the travel if what happened to, because Adoranhado said that the villages were pretty kind people, right? But they all shut their windows and doors to us. What's that all about?
Oh yeah. Oh well. I mean the Gurtlands used to be nice and friendly like Anoranjado said, but the past about 10 years or so, the Honey Nut Trading Company, yeah, they come in here and they're not kind to us fruit folk, or he says us fruit folk. Most of his crew is fruit people. He is obviously a cinnamon stick person, but he kind of still calls himself, kind of refers to himself as a fruitian. I'm thinking this is on the fruit sloop. That fan is pretty loud, so he's got to kind of talk loudly. Rumor is that, well, the bees, when they come in and they come in and visit your town here, your little area of the swamp, well, it's a good chance you're not gonna see anybody from that swamp again, that part of the swamp. So it's been they've been kind of contested here, and so it's really soured a lot of our opinions of outsiders. And it seems to all be that Honey Nut Trading Company. I don't know.
Yes, well, we've had dealings with those bastards before ourselves, and they truly are abhorrent.
Luckily now, basically, if they come anywhere near, we just kind of open fire on them. It starts a kind of a new thing, part of the Gurtlands that try to defend our swamp, right? Yeah, that's what we try to do. And you guys continue through the bog. Everyone roll perception. Go in that same order, Ed.
I got an 11.
Sog.
10.
Antonia.
Oof. I got a 13.
And Milford.
16.
16. A few of you, as you're kind of going through the bog, you can see that there are some almost like some religious symbols around the area. You can see a brightly colored, bird statue as you kind of go by. It's fairly big as you kind of fly by. A big bird with this beautiful big like bill with multiple colors. It looks like a toucan. You can see that. Milford, as you're going, you see someone standing kind of in the bog, kind of back, and see a glimpse of a weedy man with a shield that is made out of green material, the same green material that you would immediately recognize as the same material that is made out of the box tops. At the
I
box.
pointed out over there, right there in the bog. I see somebody who's holding some
Yeah,
box
what'd
up.
you see? Yeah.
There's a man, a weedy out there, holding what appears to be a shield made out of the same material as our box tops.
Oh yeah, them's the brethren. You saw one of the brethren of the bowl. Yeah, they're nothing to worry about. Yeah, they're just a group of people. They're balanceologists. You know what a balanceologist is? They're mainly just believe that we're all part of this, balanced breakfast or whatnot. They don't really believe in good. They don't believe in evil. They just kind of believe in, I don't know, something in the middle.
What is that green material? Are you familiar with that material at all? Because we've seen it before.
I don't know. They all got it. They all wear it. They've got weapons with it. I've never seen them fight. They just kind of stand there weirdly and look, and then gotta hide. So we basically leave them alone, and they leave us alone.
They don't have any sort of, I don't know, rules for being in their area or anything that we need to worry about following?
Not that I know of.
All right, well, I'll trust your expertise.
Yeah, I don't think there are much rules to this bog area. Just kind of gross and nasty and full of big, snakes like the one that you had. Big critters like that. One that you diced up.
And this fan won't be attracting more of them, will it?
Nah. Well, if it does, don't worry. I'll be able to scare them away. I got my, trusty bird collar here. So he holds up that beautiful, multicolored, whistle thing.
All right, see, so that does something then. It must.
Oh yeah. It mimics the call.
It won't matter. We won't need it. It's fine. We didn't need it. Who cares?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. It does come in handy. He puts it in his pocket. And you guys continue forward, unless you want to ask him about it, but he put it away.
Nah, we didn't need it. Nah.
You guys continue forward through the bog until the fruit sloop comes to a halt before an area that looks impassable. And you can see these steep hills, these kind of mountains beyond that are, fairly close to where you're at. Kind of a sheer, kind of goes up, pretty quickly, in the sheer height. Applejack hops off the fruit sloop. It's pretty firm ground here. Alrighty, well, map leads straight forward. Like I said, I'm not sure what you're looking for. And I know this is Brethren territory, but it's pretty much nothing here.
We trust the map, though, so...
Yeah. We have to forward ahead.
As you guys get off of the ship, start looking around, go ahead and give me an investigation or survival checks. Ed?
That is a 14.
Sog?
19.
Antonia?
14.
And Mills?
16.
As you guys get out and start to search the foliage, it seems like there is nothing. Just a wall of green that backs into a mountain. And you look for a while, and just as you're about to give up, Sog, you move a big leaf aside and see something wondrous. What you see before you is a narrow path that leads downward and opens into a vast, hidden vale. The mountains from this view look to be splaying outward, as if formed from a splash in the center of this valley. There's multiple thin yogurt falls that slowly cascade down the sides of the mountain into small pools below. And there are berries here, berries larger than you've ever seen. Berries as big as houses, growing in the sides of the mountain and on the ground. In the sides of the mountains, and also on the ground, are buildings, homes. It looks like a tavern in the middle, kind of as you enter into this town. There's streets. There's a big sign that you can make out from here that reads Berryhaven. It looks like a small town once lived here, but the town appears lifeless. No lights or activity. The buildings seem overgrown. A flock of colorful birds flies across the vale.
I'm gonna turn around. Hey guys! There's a whole ass town in this hill.
What?
And I'm gonna start going in.
Huh? Okay.
Who puts ass in a town?
So yeah, Antonia will follow.
Okay. As you walk down into the Vale, you walk into this small town, and it looks like it has been deserted for decades. Everything is dark and damp and overgrown and sticky with yogurt. Captain Spoonleg leads the way, and he's got the box in hand, kind of following it as the map, and it's leading toward the center of this vale. As you turn a corner past a building, you arrive at its center, the lowest point in the area, at the center of this town, and you see a massive golden shipwreck. A beautiful galleon made of square morsels of golden cereal, the words Crunchitizer written on its helm. The ship is destroyed, smashed in the center of the floor of the yogurt and spread out in pieces. It looks like almost like an explosion happened. There are shards of the there are shrapnel from the ship, and then there's also shards of this green material all around. And it's that same green material that the box tops are made out of. Sitting on the remains of part of the deck in the middle, about 80 feet in front of you, is a yellow Tabaxi with long hair and green eyes. On his knees, his hair is draped over his head.
Ed readies his swords.
I say, yeah. I mean, I ready a gun, I guess pointed at him, but I'm looking at Antonia. I don't know if she wants us to be the ones to alert him of our presence, or if she wants to do
How
it.
far away is he?
80 feet.
80 feet.
Roll a perception check.
Okay. Oh, 21.
You've never seen this man look dirty. He looks bad. His hair is kind of nappy and dirty. He's got some soot on him. And he looks like he's breathing heavily.
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe I would probably just call out to him. It's like, Ilario, what are you doing? I would probably just try to make contact. Are you okay? What's going on?
He looks up and he brushes her. Antonia, I'm sorry. And you hear another voice coming from the wreckage of the Crunchitizer near him. It seems you are telling the truth after all, Ilario. And out from the wreckage steps the jet black, pureblood wasp, Admiral Hawk.
Fuck.
You start to hear buzzing all around you as pollen folk and bumblebeings, all wearing yellow jackets of the Honey Nut Trading Company, fly over the buildings, land on top of the Crunchitizer on the surrounding buildings. The Lady Lactose crew stands up next to all of you, and Applejack and his crew step up to your right, and Admiral Hawk continues to speak to Ilario. Congratulations. You've earned your freedom. You're free to go. You may take your woman, as we discussed. And Ilario scrambles up to his feet. Antonia, my love, come with me. I have made a bargain. I have bought our freedom.
I can't abandon my friends. What did you do? What did you trade away for this?
Antonia, when I went back to my ship, we tried to sail away, but the bees, they were there. The trading company caught up with us, and they sunk the Golden Pearl, Antonia. They killed the crew. They're all dead. And I made a deal. I knew that they would come for you. They would come for me. They would come for the prize. Antonia, I've made a deal. You must come from me. I am sorry for what I did. I'm sorry. I know that now. I've wronged you once again, Antonia. But Antonia, you must forgive me. You have to forgive me, Antonia. You're the most forgiving person in all the bowl. You have to.
How can I ever trust you again? Not once, but twice. The first time you stole from me and abandoned me, and the second time after I forgave you and we got back together, the second time you just
Antonio, we can leave that all in the past.
And then left. You tried to steal and leave. I am sorry, but my friends matter more to me now than you ever could. I have to move on.
Antonia.
I'm sorry, my love. It's over between us.
Antonia. Yeah. Okay. I will leave you. And he moves off the crunchitizer and kind of slinks away, running away from Admiral Hawk. Runs into the woods.
I'm very proud of you, Antonia. That was wonderful.
I don't know how I feel about it, but I can't leave you guys, you know?
I really, truly appreciate it because it seems as though we're quite possibly really going to need you.
Admiral Hawk looks at all of you. Now then, I understand you have the map and the box tops, which have led you here to find Captain Berrybeard's treasure. And this
I don't know what you're
so-called
talking about.
prize that fell from the sky. I must admit that the prize itself was much more of an obsession of Commodore Bezelton's. It means very little to me. The authority of the Queen cannot be denied. The Honey Nut Trading Company will get the prize eventually. Of that I am certain. No, what I'm truly here for is something that I have great interest in. Now tell me, which one of you killed Commodore Bezelton?
Bezelton, name doesn't really ring much of a bell. Not a very memorable bug, was he?
Captain Spoonlake speaks up. It appears you don't know what it means to be part of a true pirate crew, Admiral. When a bottle of rum comes the way of a pirate, we don't let him drink it alone. We pass it around until we've all had our good fair share. Bezelton died, an ashless chap with a bullet in his brain. If you're looking for someone to blame the crew of the Lady Lactose. Or blame the ship herself. Or if that's not good enough for you, you can blame her captain. And he draws his sword. And Hawk says, by the right I have as admiral, while aboard the ship I act as judge, jury, and executioner, and it appears I am indeed aboard a ship, as he points to the wreckage of the crunchitizer around him. Let justice be served. And he takes out his massive jet black morning star, this dripping with poison weapon, his wings spread out, looks to you and the entire group of pollen folk and bumble beings around draw their swords, aim their pistols, and Admiral Wasp flies out at you, and everybody roll initiative.
That's crazy.
This is crazy
This is
stuff.
freaking nuts, dude.
This is crazy stuff. You guys have all had a short rest, by the way. Since
Short rest?
We had a what?
you have all had a short rest before this encounter.
Oh, when we woke up from our short rest, could I have done another little jiggy and given everyone 13
I think it maybe is that
additional
once
hit points?
per. Is it any time that you can do that?
It's whenever I take a short or long rest.
Yeah, heck yeah.
All
That's
right.
cool.
13 temp HP.
All right, 13 temporary hit points.
Hey.
You've picked the wrong day to challenge us. We've all just been invigorated by songs dancing.
That's nuts. Okay. General Mills,
Nat 20 for 24 on my initiative.
24. Ed,
6.
Sog,
Ooh.
10.
10. And Antonia,
5.
Sick, guys. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Yeah.
really ready to
Okay.
go. Cool.
Geared
not
up,
like we
let's go,
have
baby.
ready to
Everybody.
go.
Do all of your initiatives together add up to mine? Just barely? It's not good.
10, 6, and 5.
No,
Wow.
they don't.
Yeah.
They don't even.
They don't.
We don't even.
Gosh, way to go.
Everyone's ready to go. Woo! Interesting. Boy, everything is going so differently. This is amazing. Admiral Hawk, takes his giant morning star, this jet black morning star dripping with poison, and he looks out, he looks at Captain Spoonleg, and he looks like he's about to fly out at him. General Mills, you are up first.
Okay. First, I'm whipping off a shot right away with Dandy at him.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 23 to hit. Or no, never mind, 24 to hit.
On Admiral Hawk?
Yes.
He's going to use a reaction, a defensive stance reaction, and that will miss.
Okay.
As he whips his morning star up, blocks that shot, and blocks the bullet.
Fudgers. Then I will.
Because that was a 20. You said 23 to hit.
It was 24 to hit.
Oh, it was 24 to hit.
Yes.
24 will hit.
Even with okay. Oh, well, I'm
he
glad
does
to
not
know.
do the reaction.
Okay. He doesn't do the reaction. Okay. So that reaction though is like an AC boosting reaction for future reference. I could use a
sure would
flourish
be.
point to
Yes.
overcome it. Okay.
Yes, it is.
All right. So that hits. So that's gonna be 8 piercing damage with 3 puff force as well. So 11 damage total on the shot. And then I'm gonna. How far away from me is he?
80 feet.
80 feet. 80 feet. Okay, then I'm gonna use my bonus action to take a second shot at him with advantage. With Miss Swiss. And that is going to be only a 19, but I'm going to use all 3 of my flourish points to make sure that he can't beat it, to get it up to a 25.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
On the shot. And then so that I can hit him to get my sneak attack to proc. That will only be, only 5 damage on the shot. I can re-roll one of them with Savage Attacker.
Yeah.
So 7 damage on that shot. And then 3 additional d6 from the sneak attack are going to be 11 plus 3, 14. So that's 21 with the second shot. And I'm not using one of the sneak attack die because I'm trying to make it a trip shot. He has to make a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw?
Yes, of 15.
Okay. He has a +6 to this saving throw. That's good. That's an 18 on the die.
All right. Well, he succeeds.
Okay.
Darn, I was hoping to make it so he couldn't get to Spoon Lake.
Amazing. You fire off 2 shots, hit him. He tries to defend, or you hit him without him even having a reaction. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's all.
Okay. That is on initiative count 20. Everybody else reacts. So Applejack's crew runs forward and starts attacking as some of the bumblebees, large bumblebee just flies down, lands in the muck. And a couple pollen folk by his side. Applejack's crew runs off, starts fighting them. Lady Lactose crew starts fighting. Bonnie Ann takes out her katana. Jimmy Longjohn is taking out his pistols, trying to shoot at some of these pollen folk that are just flying around. Stick, she wild shapes into a walrus and kind of swims through some of this this yogurt muck and tries to get up to some of the pollen folk around. Captain Spoonlake charges forward to meet them as well. He is going to move up 20 feet. As he starts fighting, he is kind of looking, kind of ducking around. Nobody's really paying attention to him. Everyone seems to be kind of leaving him alone to face Hawk. Like a lot of the pollen folk know that Hawk is going for this guy for vengeance for Commodore Bezelton. So Spoonlake is kind of charging forward, and he's going to take some shots at Admiral Hawk. And misses all 3 shots as Admiral Hawk uses his reaction to defensive stance, brings a Morningstar in front of him to block Captain Spoonleg's shots. Admiral Hawk is going to fly forward. He has 50 feet of fly speed. Doesn't get him quite close enough to Spoonleg to fight him. He takes out a pistol from his side to fire off 3 shots at Captain Spoonleg. And that is going to be 3 hits, with one of them being a nat 20.
Where's Spoonleg's defensive stance, bruh?
The crit shot does 48 points of piercing damage on its own as Admiral Hawk aims this pistol right at Spoonleg's neck, cuts him off. You see some cornflakes fly. That one shot just bloodies Spoonleg. He has 2 other shots that hit. First one, 22 points of damage. And his third shot with 21 points of damage aims the pistol as Spoonleg is kind of standing on his feet. Spoonleg looks at him. Go ahead, take the shot. And Admiral Hawk fires, hits Spoonleg between the eyes, and Spoonleg goes down, dead.
Like dead?
Dead.
Sog, you are up.
I'm gonna polymorph into a giant crab.
Okay.
But before I do, I'm gonna inspire Antonia.
Inspire
How do you deal
Antonia?
with your
Okay.
feelings? Turn into a crab.
I'm gonna inspire Antonia and then turn into a crab. Say, watch this, Antonia.
Check this
And
out.
I think that's all I can do. Oh, I'll use my movement to get closer to the bees.
Okay.
Because how far away are they?
There are there's lots of bees and pollen folk around you. You could really they're fighting other people. So if you want to join their efforts, you can. Admiral Hawk is now 30 feet in front of you.
No, I'm gonna stay where I am for now.
So you are giant crab.
Natural enemy of
Excellent.
bees. The crab.
I'm
You
a
see Sog
huge
transform into this giant crab.
Captain
Espresso,
just
you are
got
up.
murdered and then someone turned into a crab. It's
And I'm
happening.
inspired.
Somehow
not just
Yeah.
Tony's
appalled. I'm
feeling
just-
great about it.
How far away is Hawk from me?
30 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna use 30 feet of my 40 feet to go up, and I'm gonna start attacking. That is a 19 to hit.
19 will miss.
Can I use a flourish point to push that up to 22?
21.
22 will
21?
miss. based
Okay,
on his,
can I use a second one to hit?
Push it up to 23.
23?
23 will miss.
23 will miss. All right, can I use my third flourish point to go up to 25?
25 will hit.
Okay, cool. We found the floor. That is 6 damage there. I gain advantage from the short sword on my scimitar attack. That is a 19 to hit, so that doesn't hit. I'm going to expend a superiority die for a precision attack to add 1d8. Plus 7, so that puts me at 25 to hit with the scimitar.
25 will hit.
All right, cool.
Put you at 26 even.
Put it. Oh yeah, there we go. That is 9, so we're at 15 now. The attack with the short sword on this one. That's a 23, and that misses.
23 will miss.
23 misses. Trying to.
And is that with him procking? Like, is he having to use a reaction to make that miss? Or is that just him missing? I guess we don't get to know.
He gets to
Yeah.
add AC against attack rolls until the start of his next turn, like a shield. It's not shield. It's not magical, but that's essentially the effect.
Okay. I'm going to, since I haven't taken a long rest, I don't have Know Your Enemy unless I expend a superiority die. So I'm going to use second die to use Know Your Enemy on Admiral Hawk
Okay.
to gain his resistance.
You learn, and he looks like he does not have any resistances, does not have any vulnerabilities
Okay.
or immunities.
Okay. Think that is going to end my turn.
And Antonia, you are up. So you see Hawk flew forward, took out his pistol, and took down Captain Spoonleg. Your captain is dead in the yogurt. Espresso runs up and gets some hits on Admiral Hawk. What would you like to do? And Sog is a giant crab next to you.
Great, wonderful. Can you describe the Vale a little bit more to me in terms of like, is there a river? Is there any water anywhere?
There is, so there are like, in this vicinity you're at, this is like the shipwreck in the center of this Vale that is kind of exploded out. Lots of shrapnel around. It's like a little bit lower set than around the area. You're walking on yogurt, it's firm ground, but there's plenty of moisture around. You know, there's not like a lake right next to you or a pond. There are some of these, if you look out on the Vale with these mountains that look kind of like splashed outward, you can see some yogurt falls that are, you know, just slowly falling into here and collecting some pools of yogurt, but nothing like specific in this area.
And in terms of like the elevation of the Vale, like in our elevation, like respective to where the shipwreck and the bees are coming from, are we higher or lower?
A lot of the bees around are higher than you, like on buildings. There are some on the ground that are fighting too. If that answers your question, I'm not sure. But you are even with the ones on the ground.
And how close is everyone to me? So I'm right next to Sog, and
Milford.
Ed is farther away.
Ed is 25 feet in front of you. Admiral
Okay.
Hawk is 30 feet in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go ahead and cast Haste on General Mills.
Ooh, cool.
And then I am going to use my movement to get further away from the action.
How
So I
far
think
do you
I'm
want to
gonna-
back up?
Well, I think that I'm gonna, since I've had a long rest, I think I'm gonna use my feline agility to get as far as I can away from the battle. So that's 60 feet. Actually, maybe let's not go quite that far. I'm not gonna use my feline agility. I'm just gonna go 30 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna do 30 feet.
30 feet
back that
backwards?
up. Yeah.
There is a building that is like a little bit further from you. You can choose to be up on top of the building or up against the wall of the building. It's just
I'll get on top of it. That sounds good.
Okay.
As long as you're willing to accept the haste. You have to be a willing creature.
I'll take that ace.
I'll take that, okay.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Awesome. General Mills, you feel this cold energy come on to you, and it's not like the cold like freezing energy. This is like the wake you up in the morning cold shower type that is gonna, wake you up and give you some haste. Antonia, you back up and leap up on top of the on top of the building behind you.
Yep.
We are back up to the top of the initiative. General Mills, you are up.
Feeling invigorated.
Invigorated,
Mills, as
brisk,
well.
one might say. Yes.
I'm just gonna take. I hit him on my last shot, right? With Miss Swiss.
I think you did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Okay, that means I still have advantage. I've got the advantage cycle going from the hand crossbows. So I'll take a shot with. No, I'm going to use the haste action to pull out the ball, the iron bands of Velario, which is actually the marshmallow bands of Althania. And since I have advantage still from my shot, I'm going to try to chuck it at this guy.
Okay.
Come on. Kyle, do you love when someone rolls a nat 20 in moments like this? Because I love it when they roll a nat 20 in moments like this. So that's going to be a 27 to hit with my green ball.
Okay, great. The marshmallow ball from hell is thrown at Admiral Hawk. Golly. So it will hit him. Does he make the save now? How does it?
I think it's on his turn.
Okay.
Whew. Great. So now that's one of my actions. I still have another one that I can use to take attacks with
Cool.
now. And they'll have advantage too since he's restrained.
Yes.
So that's nice.
Wow.
So let's see. That is take 25 to hit. Actually, 26 to hit. Sorry, Kyle.
Okay. Yes, that will hit.
Okay, great. We're just gonna do all damage on this one then. Not bothering with any fancy shots. 11 plus 6, that's 17 damage on that shot, including the sneak attack damage on it. And then I'm gonna do one more shot. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna take a shot. I'm gonna whip a dagger at him.
Okay.
Just because haven't done that. I've got that Nick property, so why not? All right, well, that's not gonna hit because that's a 10 to hit
10.
with the dagger.
Dagger, unfortunately, you don't have as much practice with it. Flies over his head.
Just to show off, I've moved 60 feet around the room with my newfound speed. And use my bonus action to hide because I haven't actually had to use my bonus action yet for any of this. So.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. So you can dart back and forth. There's a lot of action around, so you can't really run into the action, or else you take some opportunity attacks. But you do sprint around. There's plenty of like shrapnel and things to hide behind in the area. So go ahead and give me the hide.
20
action.
on the stealth check.
Okay, you feel pretty darn good about that. Do you want to still be within like 30 feet of him?
I just need to be within 60 feet.
Okay. Incredible. You're kind of hidden off to the left side of the building that Antonia is on top of.
And that'll be it for Mills.
Sure you don't want another action?
It'd be nice. It'd be nice.
Great, that is your turn. It is Olario's turn. And you see Olario dash out from the foliage and run up to Captain Spoonleg's body, uses object interaction to take the box. And he picks it up. Antonia,
Fucker.
this could be ours. This could be mine. And he has the box in his hand as he looks like he's going to start darting away. It is Admiral Hawk's turn. Admiral Hawk looks down at the body of Captain Spoonleg. Blame the crew of the Lady Lactose, you say? Then I will blame the crew of the Lady Lactose. And he looks at you, Ed, standing in front of him. And Ed, he is going to make some attacks on you.
Okay.
He has to, does he have to do the action to get out of the restraint?
It takes an action to make the check, it says.
He is not going to care on this first time. He's just going to accept the restrained
disadvantage.
Condition. Yeah.
Okay, so he has disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yes, he has disadvantage to hit these. So
it'd be a lot more badass when he said that if he wasn't wrapped up in like a marshmallow.
A bunch of marshmallow goo. Yeah, exactly. 17 to hit?
I'm going to use parry to boost my AC up to 19, and that misses. And that'll be 19 until the start of my turn.
Cool. So misses. The Morning Star swings, this big Morning Star, and you parry it out of the way. He has 2 more attacks to make with it. Second is a 19 to hit. And that will
meets
hit
it. Yeah.
that AC. That is going to be 16 slashing damage plus 10 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And you are knocked prone from that.
Yeah.
The automatic effect. And his next shot, he gets to roll as a flat because you are prone, and he gets advantage. He has disadvantage because of the restrained. That is a 21 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
I said slashing damage before. It's not slashing damage. It's piercing damage. 13 piercing damage plus 5 poison damage. And you have the poison condition until the start of his next turn.
Okay.
Which means you have disadvantage on like everything you roll. Well, that's just rude.
That is his turn. He is standing in front of you, and you are prone on the ground. Sog, you are up.
I'm gonna run up to General Hawk, and I'm gonna do a double claw attack on him.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were a crab.
Yeah.
You are a crab. I should
I'm
have
a
given the
crab.
crab haste.
Well, it worked out well that you gave it to
Did.
me.
21, and that's not gonna hit, right?
21 will miss. He will use his reaction to make that miss.
So I'll use 2 of my flourish points.
Okay.
That to a 25.
That will hit.
And then nat 20 on the second hit.
Good. So the
So the
did you do
first
the damage?
one-
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, didn't do the damage.
No, not yet. First one will be 37 damage for the first one.
My gosh, crab rules.
37 with the giant.
37 for the non-crit one.
What?
My God.
What's this?
Look at the
giant
giant
crab.
crab stat block. Apparently, holy.
Is that real? Hold on.
Huge giant crab, level 8.
Huge giant crab?
Huge giant crab.
That's what.
I get 2 claw attacks. Each one is a 4d10 plus 5.
Oh my gosh.
I just rolled really, really well with both of them.
Holy crap. Amazing. A huge beast, CR8. How much
I
was
rolled
the
a
second
10, a 9, an 8, and a 7.
Ooh.
damage? So I had the first damage in there.
And then 70 for the second.
Oh my gosh.
And he's grappled by both of my claws.
Wild. Wild. Yeah, so you just you see everyone see Sog run up as this crab clamp down on him once, twice, and he is restrained in the marshmallow goo, and now also grappled. See, I don't think, and by the giant crab claws, and you have ripped into this wasp, this jet black wasp. He is looking absolutely horrific now. He is still up. Wow. Great. Ed, you are up.
Okay. I have to use my action, right, to get up?
Half your movement.
Half my movement? Okay, so that's 20 feet. So I'll get up. And he used that reaction again, so it pushed his defense back up?
He's up high. He's a big boy.
Okay. Then I'm going to second wind. So that is, I get 13 health back. I'm going to tactical shift since I took that second wind, and I am going to go after Ilario. I'm going to use 20 feet of my speed from second wind, or from tactical shift on the second wind.
He is very close to you. He's only 10 feet from you.
He's only 10 feet from me?
Yeah, he had to use
Okay.
his dash to get to Spoon Leg.
Then I'm just gonna. Then I use the second wind tactical shift. It disengages me from Admiral Hawk, and I
Cool.
turn my attention to Ilario. And I am going to attack Ilario.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 misses Ilario.
19 misses Ilario. Then I am going to use. I'm gonna use a superiority die for precision attack to add 1d8. So that was 19. So this is 26. 26 to hit Ilario.
26 will hit.
26 hits. Okay. Then that is a 5 damage to Ilario. I'm going to take my attack with my scimitar with advantage because of Vex. Okay. That is a 25 to hit Ilario.
That will hit.
Okay. And so
Technically,
so-
Dan, do you have the opportunity to do the funniest thing possible and make one of these a disarming attack? And see
you
if,
know what?
You can
That's what I was thinking about doing.
Oh
the box again.
Again.
So
I
I
was
am
like,
going to. When you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can expend 1 superiority die and add that to the attack's damage roll. Okay, so I'm going to expend another one. So I get a d8. Well, so let me roll this. So that's a 6. So right now I'm at 11 damage on him. I'm on 11 damage on him from my first 2 attacks. This is
I count them as I go. So I think the first one was 5, and
that was
this
5.
one's 6.
This one was 6. I'm adding the D8 to that attack. That is a 4.
That's 4 more damage.
4 more damage,
Yes.
and now he makes the saving throw.
Now he makes the saving throw.
Okay, this is a strength saving throw, and he has a +10 to this roll, and the DC is it?
DC 15.
I was thinking it was okay. So he's got to hit a 4 lower on this to fail. So he just needs a 5 or higher, and he succeeds holding onto the box. Here is that tavern roll. That's a 12 on the die.
Okay.
Would have been sus.
All right.
22.
I am going to. So I still have another attack because of Nick. That is 15 to hit. That doesn't hit. I'm going to expend my action surge. To hit him again. That's like 16. That doesn't hit. But I get a second attack there. That is a total of 13 there. So that also doesn't hit.
And that's probably, or your action surge you get to do. Yeah, the Nick is only once per turn. So
Yeah, I only get
2.
to do the Nick once per turn. So I think I've expended all the actions that I can do. I'm going to shout out to Bonnie Ann. Bonnie Ann, get the box!
Okay.
And then end my turn.
Great, she hears you. She turns and looks and sees what's going on. They go on initiative count 20. Next up is Antonia. You're up.
Hey.
Come get your man, Antonia, okay?
Antonia, you
to.
see in front of you. You're standing on this building looking over this scene. The Pollen folk are fighting the Lady Lactose crew and Applejack's crew. You can see Hawk is looking very bad. He's grappled in the arms of a giant crab, covered in marshmallow goo. Olario, he started this fight bloodied, and he is taking a little bit of more damage from Ed, looking down, holding the box within his hand. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Patch of Ice on Olario, the area where Olario and Ed is.
Great. And that is the reflavored grease spell, right?
Correct. Reflavored grease. So it is a 10, it's 60 feet. I should have plenty of range, 10-foot square. So I want to center it right on where Olario is.
Okay.
It's a Dex 14 save.
Ed, you're gonna be in that.
Yeah, but guess what?
What?
When we leveled up, I took the speedy feat, and now difficult terrain doesn't do shit to me.
Doesn't do shit to him! Hey! I like how as soon as I said it, you were like, let's go.
Amazing.
So you have to succeed on a Dex saving throw or be prone.
Well, he'll still have to make that save to not get knocked prone.
And if you enter the area or end your turn there, you have to succeed on the save or be prone, essentially. So.
Okay, so the start of your turn.
I think it says when the grease appears, so I think that he has to do it immediately.
Okay. Yeah, so it's still difficult terrain. It's difficult terrain, which you won't have any problems with, but this part will still hit you as this ice is formed underneath your feet. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw? Okay.
Yes.
So that's... $13 plus 4, so that's 17.
That's perfect.
So you're good. You made it.
You're good.
Yeah.
You made it.
Awesome.
Good job.
You make it. You stay up on your feet as the ice patch forms beneath Olario. Olario has to make the save as well. He's got a +6 to dexterity saving throws. Here is his tavern roll. That's a 17 on the die. He succeeds, is able to stay on his feet. Anything else for your turn, Antonia?
Yeah, I am going to try to get as close as I can, I guess. I want to kind of like get in between Olario and like wherever he could escape to, like wherever the cover is or the woods are or whatever.
Yeah, so from your position, you can get to him. He is 50 feet away from, or
Right.
he's 45 feet away from you.
So I'll use my extra Tabaxi feline agility then.
Does that get you up to him?
Yeah, I've got 60 on that.
Okay.
So I don't want to be in the ice though. I want to be like in between him and like the forest or like whatever he's gonna run to.
Okay. Yeah. So you are now in between him and the woods that he came from.
Yes. Correct. That's what I wanted.
He's standing on the ice. Ed is standing on the ice next to him. His exit seemingly is blocked. And we are back at the top. General Mills.
Can Elario see me? Am I hidden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I
he
had a
cannot
20
see you.
on
You're
my
hidden.
on my check.
You are hidden.
All right, cool. Well then, first we'll pop off a shot at him with my first action. A 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
All right. I'm gonna expend one of my D6 from my sneak attack to make it a tripping shot as well to try to force him to make a save or fall prone. So I'll only roll 4d6 right now. 12 plus 4, 16 damage on the shot. And then he has to make that DC 14 or DC 15 dex saving throw or get knocked prone.
Okay, DC 15's got a dex save plus 6. He's got to hit a 9 or higher. 13 on the die.
Right, I will. How close am I to him?
50 feet.
All right, cool. Then I'll also whip a fucking dagger at him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, nat 20 on that. That's cool.
Woo!
Nice. Good.
I mean, no sneak attack for this, but still, I'll take it. 6 plus 4, that's 10 damage from the dagger on that. So that is just my action and the nick property. I've still got another action because of haste and a bonus action and plenty of movement. I'm trying to decide if I should just run up to him and just try to take that map away from him with my other action. Honestly, I got enough.
Can you get up to him?
I have my speed is double
He has
because
so
of
much
haste.
speed.
I have 60 feet right now without even dashing. So, yeah, I want to go up to him and use my other action to try to. What can I sleight of hand it away from him? Like, what do I do to? How do I try to take? Something?
It'll be a contest. It'll be a
Contested
we'll do
what?
a contested like grapple check. So we'll say you're trying to
athletics?
wrestle. Yep. So it'll be his athletics versus.
Well, I got a feeling he's
your
gonna win. I've got a
athletics.
+2 on my athletics, so it doesn't bode well.
Give me your roll and we'll do a tavern roll to see if he beats it.
God, that is a big fat 12.
A 12. So
Yeah.
we are looking for a natural 1 on this for him. He succeeds.
God damn it.
It's just really beefy, this Elario.
He is that bastard.
Handsome, talented bastard.
That I still got a bonus action, but really nothing I want to do with it. I don't think, or anything that I can do with it. So I'm stopping where I'm at, I guess. Just another person here to try to deter him from leaving the area.
Okay.
Okay. Initiative count 20. Bonnie Ann hears your voice, Ed, and looks to see Elario there. She is fighting a bumblebeing, and she is loyal. She's going to take your direction and leave bumblebeing's range, and so it's going to have an opportunity attack on
Better
her.
not get Bonnie Ann killed right now.
I hope not.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Are you fucking kidding me?
The bumblebeing.
We like Bonnie Ann, Ed.
We like Bonnie Ann. That's why it was like, hey, I trust you. Get the box. I don't like the quiet, Kyle.
Bonnie Ann has 33 hit points. As she sprints away, trying to get away from the bumblebeing to go to Elario to get the box, she takes 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jeez.
And with the bumblebeing's block the path ability, the target is reduced to 0 speed, and so she is unable to get there. But she is down to 5 hit points. She looks pretty bad on the ground.
What'd you do to Bonnie Ann?
I just asked for help. That's all I did.
No.
Ilario is surrounded. He is on top of ice. Does he have to make that saving throw again? Being on top of it?
Yes, if he's still on it, he has to make it every time.
On the start of his turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. It's a +4 on that. So he succeeds. It's a 15 on the die.
Oh, man.
Stays on his feet. He looks absolutely horrible. He's surrounded by enemies. He goes down to one knee and looks at you, Antonia. Antonia, please. You know you can't kill me. You can't kill me, Antonia. We have too much history together. Antonia, don't you remember all the good times? All the good times are alone time together, Antonia. Antonia, please. I cannot be with another woman, Antonia. Every time I'm with another woman, I only think of you now. Antonia, you're the fire in my heart. I need you, Antonia. Please, forgive me. Spare my life. That's his turn.
You need to drop that box right now and surrender yourself. I can't control what my friends might do otherwise.
Yes, I think you might be barking up the wrong tree if you're looking for forgiveness and salvation right now.
Still might be.
I'm gonna extend a hand and see if he'll give me the box.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
In this middle of this initiative, this conversation we're having.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, the fighting's going on around us. The main threat's gooped up in a fucking marshmallow
I know
ball.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not good. That's 11.
Got any flourish points down on that?
I have 4 flourish points. I'm gonna use all of them.
Have you used
Oh
it?
my God! You can use all
I'm
4.
gonna use all of them.
8 of them.
Yeah.
He's clutching onto the box and looking like he just wants to it's taking everything in him. He looks at you. For you, Antonia, I will. He drops the box.
Yes!
Woohoo! Love conquers all.
Love or persuasion. Flourish
He
points for the
drops
win.
the box after hearing some threatening words around him. He gets up and starts to move. Does anybody give an opportunity attack on him as he is trying to back away?
I don't. He dropped the box. I'm cool.
He puts his hand up.
Can we do non-lethal attacks, like if we want to?
With melee, yeah.
With melee?
I will say that as he is, trying to judge this, trying to figure out what's going on, he's putting his hands up, backing up, and sees that you are drawing your sword to like slash at him if he tries to leave. He backs off and doesn't try to leave and stays in his spot.
Man, I have the most toxic exes in D&D.
Really do.
Yeah.
And you
Really
always
bad
make
luck.
characters that are willing to put up with them.
They do put, I know. I need to have like a an opportunity to do a different female lead.
Yeah.
It is Admiral Hawk's turn, who is currently restrained and grappled.
I forgot. Yeah, he's in the crab claw too.
Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, Admiral Hawk, what are you gonna do?
What you
He has...
It's not like he knows that the crab did like 100 damage to him on the last turn
know.
either. So he's not in a good spot.
He's getting held by the crab still, right? Like the crab is
Yeah,
just like...
he doesn't, he's
claws are
restrained, so he doesn't have any movement, right? With his restrained?
He can't move. He can't move because he's grappled. His movement's 0. Restrained also means he can't move.
So he has 2 things that are separate that are causing the same issue for him. I think he recognizes that this is going to be it for him, and he is not willing to be captured by any pirates.
Oh, fuck.
Is he gonna bagel
looks
himself?
At you
he's
saw
gonna
the giant crab holding
Get
him,
stung.
and he is going to try to sting you, and this will be made with disadvantage. This is a
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, the sting.
God, this
the-
comes all the way back
the
around to
50.
episode 2.
Yeah. I'm like, we haven't done this
Okay.
one in a while.
Okay.
Fine. Sog hasn't taken any damage.
It's fine.
As a big crab yet, right?
I'm a huge giant crab.
You're a huge giant crab. What's the worst that could
I'm a
happen?
huge giant crab.
You could just get stung through the heart and then die. That's the worst.
Yeah, that is the worst that could happen.
Do your hit points change if you're a giant crab, or is it like? Yeah, you have no
Yeah.
hit points. Yeah.
Okay, well then fuck them. You got this.
Sting all you want,
You got this, Sog.
B-boy. Let's go.
Kind of the perfect character to take this, honestly.
Admiral Hawk sneers and just and looks around. Dirty pirates, and he tries to do the stinger attack. He has a +10 to hit with this, but he has to make it with disadvantage against you. And what is your AC?
15.
15 right now. Okay. So this is 1 die on the tavern roll. That's a 5.
15. But it's disadvantage, right? So
It's disadvantage.
he's gonna roll 4. Ah, shit.
It's a 13.
Oh, okay.
His hit die are a D10 as opposed to Bezelton's, which were a D8, and he does 10d10 damage with this stinger attack as he takes the full amount of his hit point total.
Oh, fuck.
Sog, the stinger hits you, breaks through the carapace on your crab, stings you for 52 points of necrotic damage.
I'm fine.
Are you still
Yes.
a giant crab?
Oh, easily. I'm totally okay.
Amazing.
You're like, sting me again.
That necrotic damage hits you, and Admiral Hawk takes that full damage. He does make a series of death saving throws until they are resolved. First one was a nat 20. Second one's cocked. Second one's a 19. I think I rolled very similar for Bezelton.
You did,
So
yes.
Admiral Hawk is not fully dead, but he is stable, limp in your hands.
Finish it.
Sog, you are up.
I'm gonna snap him. Is it an automatic hit? Or no, it's automatic
It's
crit
going
if
to
I hit?
be an automatic hit.
It's going
Yes,
to be.
Absolutely. As you hold Admiral
Crush
Hawk.
him.
This is gonna be Mav's favorite moment, like on the podcast ever. He loves
Yeah, he's gonna love this. Giant crab
You hold Admiral
crushes
Hawk in
the
your hand.
boss.
And crunch. Admiral Hawk is now bug juice on your claws.
How far away is Antonia from me now?
Or
Ilario?
Ilario.
Ilario?
is 10 feet from you.
Great, I've got 10 feet of reach. I would like to... Is hand-to-hand combat's considered melee, right? So I could
I think you could.
You could non-lethal,
non-lethally.
like-
I
Melee.
want to
Yes, you can do
non-lethal
non-lethal
grapple.
damage.
I want to grapple him, basically, in my claw.
Okay. So you basically are going to grapple him. He makes a saving throw to not be grappled. And that saving throw is equal to your huge giant crab. So 16. He's got to meet a 16 on a strength or dex saving throw.
If I were to use my claw attack to attack, but in a non-lethal way, he is grappled until his turn. Could I do that? Like, go for an attack with it?
With the claw?
Yeah, because
No,
part
like
of the claw
intentionally.
is that if it hits, they get grappled automatically.
They get grappled. And I kind of want to, like, knock him out.
Yep, you can do that. That's totally fine.
Now you just have to hit. Plus, this would be embarrassing.
I doubt that's going to be a hit.
He's got a high AC too, right?
17.
17 will miss.
What if I flourish point that to a 19?
19 will miss.
Oh, he's got a
What
high
if I
AC.
flourish point that to a 21?
To a 21, that will hit.
21.
Okay, good.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I want to knock him out.
Okay.
This is the day
yeah,
all
have
the
him grapple.
flourish
Go ahead
points
and roll your
die.
damage.
We're saving all our flourish points for Ilario, apparently.
Fuck that guy.
I did. I mean, wait.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
Well,
Not the way that's not the way I'm intending it.
29, but non-lethally, please.
29 non-lethal damage to his 9 points of health left. He is knocked out. Dunk. Grabbed the claw, just dunks him on the head, and then you pick him up. He's grappled, and he is stable and out of it. Admiral Hawk is down. He is down. The bees around start to notice and look and see that Admiral Hawk is dead. They start to try and flee, start flying off in every direction. The Lady Lactose crew and the Applejack's crew fire off opportunity attacks, swipe at them as they are leaving, but the bees fly away and seemingly are getting together, flying in the air, flying over the mountain in a single direction. And the crew of the Lady Lactose stands in front of the Crunchitizer, where Ilario is unconscious, grappled by a giant crab. Admiral Hawk, dead on the ground. The crew of the Lady Lactose, the crew of Applejack, cheering in response to this victory, this incredible victory. Out from the woods steps out the Brethren of the Bull. They step out with their shields made of this green material, these staves and weapons made out of this green plasticky material that the box tops were made out of. This large turtle man, this grapefruit man, steps forward. He's wearing robes and he has a green staff. Steps forward, puts his hand out, and says, "Present the box, please." And that is where we're going to end this chapter of Pirates of Ceramica.
Woo!
Wow.
Way to go, everybody. Way to go.
Great job, everyone. Thank you to all the players this week, Scott, Tiddly, Dan, and Tal. Their socials can be found in the description. If you want to see the video of this episode, it'll be up on our YouTube. Follow us at Talltale Tavern Podcast on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. If you like us, give us one of those good 5-star reviews. Join our Discord, too. Thank you to Tyler Adelsperger for our intro music. If you want some bonus extra D&D content, subscribe to our Patreon. And with that, we'll see you next time at the Talltale Tavern. Wow.
Oh, hello. My name is Elsie. Are you here about the dragon? What? You want me to thank the Talltale Tavern's patron subscribers for this episode? Okay, you got it. Thank you to Landy, Becca, Brooke, and Zombie Creeper, the VIP members of the tavern. Oh, hi, my name's Elsie. Did you want to know about the dragon? Huh? Oh, I forgot to do the bottle service members. And a very special thank you, of course, to the bottle service members. Zombie Doc, Andy Roo, Marilyn Mav, Mech, and Dane. You all make me feel cocoa nuts. Ha! Error, error, error. Oh, hey, look, coconuts. Well, if you see that dragon, tell it I say goodbye.